We are live. Sorry for the lateness. I was being a fat fuck and I was eating dinner. The kid was being a fat fuck. Alright. Speaking of fat fucks, man, that Steven Asplin fight, you boys saw that? Alright. I'm full of shit. No, not full of shit. I'm full as shit. Alright, let's change this thumbnail real quick. Look at my history. I'm trying to see what's different from that guy and the richer me. Where the hell are my thumbnails? Oh. The only thing I see is custom eyes from Tiffany and some kind of setup. Like epiphany. Are we live? Am I live? All right. Crohn's disease. What is that's a stomach issue, right? Crohn's disease. I'm just seeing an ad about Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. That's like a stomach thing. Huh. Crohn's disease. Interesting. Anyways, we're waiting for some people to pollen. What's up? My name is Nicholas J. Fuentes. You are watching America First Live. Sorry. Welcome to the show. We have a great show for you tonight. All right. I just saw the Bruno Silva fight. Pretty good. I think I've missed like a few fights on this card, but I've saw most fights. I think I missed like the women's fight, and that's it. I couldn't be bothered. I couldn't be fucking bothered. All right, we're just watching an ad for, what is this, some Asian chick who is ordering ramen supplies. Interesting. I don't know. Anyways, the fight's about to start. Thank God. Iwan Cutelaba, one of my all-time favorite fighters. Believe it or not. Actually, oh my gosh. You know what? I already have one that's open. And I already... Oh my gosh. Listen, kid, we got CT over here. This is the land of CT. Here we go. Umar Sy. Didn't he have like a really awful fight with like some other black guy? And he's French. We don't claim the French over here in America. Putting out a Paris Fouans. Actually, no, we like Benoit Saint-Denis over here. Yes, sir, we live. Yes, sir, we are live. We are live just in time for one of my goats, Iwan Cutelaba. Is he washed? Potentially. Is he going to wash this bum, though? Absolutely. 19 victories with 11 losses. Yikes, that's like a Nate Diaz record. It's like a Nate Diaz record, brother. How am I doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I apologize for the lateness. I was eating dinner. I don't like eating on stream, so I was just like, I'll just eat and then go live. And prior to that, I mean, I was actually doing a video for my other channel. Because I'm like, okay, I could be live right now, but I mean, what am I watching? It's like a women's fight. It's some Brazilian chick. So I was just like, let me do other stuff. But anyways, Iwan Cutelaba versus Umar Sy. I forgot about the timer. It's fine. Also, please like this stream if you are here. Like this stream. Let's get it out there. Let's get some more people in here. Iwan Cutelaba versus Umar Sy. I don't know who's going to win this one, low-key. I have to burp. My fingers hurt. All right, nothing happening. I could see this being a snoozer, chat. I don't know. I could see this being a fucking snoozer. I didn't even do predictions for this one, low key. Not even like a members predictions either. Damn, I'm actually. I kind of realized it like way too late. I'm gonna be completely honest. It was like Friday night. I'm like, wait, there's a card tomorrow. Wait, oh my god, I didn't predict it. And then I'm like, I just didn't have time today, and it would have not made sense anyways. Same day predictions would have just not really made a lot of sense. I've only done that like one time. All right, now he's just holding him against the fence. Or Charles Oliveira maxing. I'm joking. More like Marat maxing. All right, you just need him in the thigh. Oh, I picked the worst fight to join, huh? Oh my god, bro. I can't even say that legally. Oh, okay, kind of got him down there in a shitty way. Shitty takedown, but I'll take it. E1, the pedo. Oh, he got reversed by Umar Sai. Kind of. Never mind. Are we? Let me just make sure if we are lagging. I don't think so. Okay. Underhook, brother. A good reversal again from the GOAT, Iwan Cutelaba. He's a pretty solid grappler. I don't know what's like comfortable. I'm pretty uncomfortable. I'm like, should I go like this? Should I do this? Anyways. Omar Sy is on the bottom. This is really boring. I'm sorry. Look, dude, I'm a slop merchant. I want just entertaining slop, not boring grappling slop. Just give me KOs and bangers. I'm joking. Petrino destroyed Asplund. Loki feel bad for the Blob. Yeah, that fight. I watched that fight. It's just like, bro, Asplund really his issue was he gassed. He gassed and he was getting kind of pieced up. He did drop Petrino, but like, I don't know. I know one thing that's good is that people were saying he has no grappling. That's the one thing that I like is he showed he can grapple, because people were like, oh, Petrino's gonna take him down and submit him easily, and it's like because they saw him get submitted like a few years ago, because that's how the sport works. People just never improve. So people were like, oh, he's going to get submitted like really easily. But he showed he actually has good grappling. So that's very promising. But he's still like, he gassed out completely. He wasn't throwing enough. And Petrino gassed as well. But I think Petrino just edged it out better. He threw the harder punches. And also he does have a chin. He does have a chin. I know I'm coping for him a bit, but I do like the guy. He does have a chin as well. But I don't think he could be a champion or anything. Definitely not after that performance. Not that Petrino is garbage, but it's just like, come on, bro. Come on, can you, like, yeah, submit him, guillotine him, something, man. Yes, yeah, oh, yes! Instant submission! Iwan Cutelaba! We're back in the win column, baby. We're back in the freaking win column. That's what we do. One more fight away from a title shot, baby. We are going to rematch Ink Alive, and then we are going to face Yuri Prohaska in Poland. The whitest main event of all time. Based Iwan Cutelaba. My guy. That's why I never jump off of the train of my favorite fighters. They always find a way to win, you know? He tapped instantly, man. The squeeze must have been ridiculous. Look, he gets it there. Squeezes, and then he flips over. It actually ends up worse. Boom, instantly taps. Yep. A guillotine is tough. I mean, you don't usually see fighters tap to guillotines, but the amount of strain it puts on your neck is crazy. Especially like that. Is that Sergey Spivak, by the way? Is that Sergey Spivak? But yeah, the boy, the GOAT himself, back in the win column, the greatest light heavyweight in the planet, or on the planet, or whatever his name is. I had a feeling Iwan would get this one. Low probably loses his neck. Yeah, that's literally his career. That's why it's tough being an Iwan Cutelaba fan. It's a blessing and a curse. Every once in a while, he'll get like a cool KO or like a submission or something. And then he'll just lose to like somebody who he realistically shouldn't lose to. But yeah, I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, I thought he was going to win as well. I didn't do predictions, but like I thought he was going to be... I thought he was gonna be. Omar Sy is not really good. Yeah, French Quitter. Yeah, he's not good at all. He's pretty crap. What's up, Nitro? What's up? Appreciate you boys for being here. Let's get some more guys in here. Brother Y. Told you this card is awful. It's all right. You know, it's fine. It's been good so far, actually. Let me see. I'm gonna look at what I've missed. What did I miss? Let's see. Sorry. Manuel Souza puts Balajoki out cold. Damn, Balajoki got flatline KO. That was a crazy KO. That was a freaking insane KO. Let's see what else was on this card. I know the Asplin fight was pretty solid. Wasn't a super banger, but it was a good. It was a banger, but it wasn't like a crazy banger. The Oral by Chris Curtis fight was pretty awful. Who is this? That's an old clip. Who is this chick? I forgot her name. She won like a submission or something. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm looking at. Yeah, it's been pretty solid. Quitting early since World War II, brother. E1, Cutelaba. The GOAT, man. Rankings. Huh? What did he say? Wait, where does he want to fight? He wants to fight soon? Is that what he said? Or on a quick event or something? I mean, I like Iwan Cutelaba. Let's get him on a freaking Let's get him on the main card of UFC 329. He deserves it. Give him Ankle Live in a trilogy. But anyways, wow, good stuff. Is my thumbnail's pretty good. Just make sure my thumbnail is set. Is monetization on? Yes. All right, I'm joking. Oh, he just said, I beat that French. Actually, I can't say that. Baguette. Whoa. They let him say that? That's crazy. He said, I beat that French baguette. Made him tap like chicken. Wow. I can't believe he just. Where does he want to fight? I'm so confused at what he's saying. His English is killing me. Talking about quitters, Harry Hardwick is next. Oh, this is gonna be great. Harry Hardwick versus like a KO puncher. Oh boy. Joey's entire career is built from another MMA YouTuber. MMA Joey? Ooh, MMA Joey? Why do you say that? Is that what you're talking about? And why do you say you're talking about because of MMA Guru? Yeah, he farms him, right? Like he does farm Guru a lot. Yep. Yeah, he farms him a lot. I mean, it's just like it's not like a bad thing every once in a while to like do a video. I've done like what 2 or 3 Guru videos throughout like my year and a half doing MMA YouTube. Not a year and a half, like year plus. I think my second ever video was a video on the Nina Drama MMA Guru beef, which is pretty funny. And then I think I did one more. Actually, anyways, my point is, like, it's just, like, to make your whole channel based on that is crazy. E1's the type of guy to beat Khalil Roundtree, but lose to Ryan Spann. Exactly. He's the Michael Johnson of light heavyweight. He actually did beat Khalil Roundtree, right? Yeah. He lost to a Modestus Bakauskas in his last fight. Oh, hell no. Take Kevin Vallejos out the title of the stream. Hey, man. I'm using this as a test. Every week it's a test to see if the curse is real. I'm sorry. 2 days ago he uploaded Islam Makhachev haters exposed. Yeah, one of you guys told me about it. I think it was Sachin, who is an OG. Sachin told me about that, right? He was like, do a video on it, and then I saw it was like a 30-minute video. I'm like, Like 30 minutes is crazy. Oh, Joey's live. Oh, he's got 100 viewers. Guys, let's get me more viewers than Joey. Let's like the video. We got to like the stream. Let's get it. Like the stream. I need to get more live viewers than MMA Joey. He says, Islam Makhachev haters exposed for pushing fake narratives. Fake narrative, he ducked Topuria. And then it's just a 35 minutes is even worse. It's a 35-minute video of just, I don't know. Anyways, whatever. I don't really care about him. He's fat and retarded. Who told you? Sachin? Yeah, his name is Sachin, I think. Sachin. I don't know. Listen, kid, he's an OG. It's like Flukas and his comment, but bait. It's like Flukas and his comment bait takes. He uses them to push his vids on the YouTube algorithm. His comment bait takes. Yeah, I think you know what, that is true, right? I think you have. That's what I've realized about Lucas Tracy like a long time ago was like, even with his predictions, right? I'm looking at it. I'm like, you know what? This is probably to get people talking, which is smart because it works. But like, it's not the worst thing, I don't think. Is this a Doritos ad? I don't know. Indian name? Damn, Indians love you. Is he Indian? Oh, I didn't know that was an Indian name. I'm one of them. What? Just wait till Joshua Van fights. I know he's not Indian, but close enough. Just wait till big Van fights. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a Jeet too. Oh, you're also Indian? Oh, nice. Shout out to the Indians, man. I don't know why you guys like me so much, but I appreciate you guys can take a joke too, because I've said some stinky. Let me not say that. I have to shit. No, I'm joking. What are these ads, bro? What are these fucking ads? We need an AI ad. Your ad revenue is going down. Why do you say that? Why do you fucking say that, lad? Anyways, like the stream. This sport is full of transgenders on both sides. Anyone who follows it, The sport is full of transgenders on both sides. Anyone who follows it is Muppet. Huh? That's such what? I don't get it. I'm so confused. Wait, both your comments confuse me. This sport is full of transgenders on. Please explain. Please explain that. Expand on your point. Third Eye Wizard. I believe I've seen you here before, right? A few times. Many times. I could be wrong, though. There's a lot of people to keep up with. Expand on your point. Oh, Minty Bats. Yeah. Oh, I got to burp. Burp FC. Burp FC. The sport is anti-Jeet. The sport is anti-Jeet. Oh, so you're saying like my ad revenue is going to go down the more Ansho Jubilee loses? Is that what you're implying? Is that what you're implying? You know what? What if I just said I was Indian and then I could get like millions of views? Because then like MMA Indian fans can think I'm Indian. And they'll say, yeah, like they'll rally behind me and stuff, you know? And then I could have like a big like homecoming moment where I like go to India, put my arms out like Homelander or like Superman. And all the Indians swarm me and shit. And it would be like a top 10 aura moment, right? And then like, oh, that could be fire actually. And then like we'll all do like a ritual where like we take a shit and like anyways. Southkild owns India. Dude, the boy Southkild is back. He's collecting another brown person. And this time it's dude, look at Harry Hardwick, bro. This guy is literally just that. They took Harry Hardwick's fucking cranium and just. No, I'm sorry. He seems like a nice guy, I guess. He's just funny. The way he fights and the way he looks is like, man, he's such a meme fighter. I'm sorry. Rahiki got dropped really bad, though. Wait, is Rahiki Indian? That's a pretty Indian name, right? Rahiki? Wait, you guys might have something here. Wait, is Rahiki Indian? Marquand Rahiki? No, that's not a first. That's not an Indian first name. What is this accent? Salkilled owns India. Yeah, Salkilled, man, he's gonna destroy Benio. I'm actually happier with the Salkilled fight over the Manuel Torres fight. That's a better fight. Bro, look at Harry Hardwick, bro. This guy's such a meme. That's the only highlight they have of him is him getting destroyed and landing like one punch. I'm rooting for Harry Hardwick, low key. I'm rooting for him. He's like a meme. He's like my favorite meme fighter, which sucks because like I know he had a bit of hype. When I say hype, I mean he just had like MMA Guru hyping him up, and that's it. Not really. American viewers pays more, dude. Harry Hardwick to MMA Guru is what Waldo is to me and Derek Perez. Not really. American viewers pay more, but the number of Indians will push your videos to more Americans in the home base. Exactly. So you get it. You understand it. It would be like a freaking Mr. Beast video with the amount of views. They really got the only Iranian fighter on the roster for Sal. I know, right? It's like it's literally like perfect. You know, it's not. It won't be a good month for Iran. I'll tell you that much. Whenever that fight happens, what is that next month? That will not be a good month for Iran. I mean, it's already not a good month for them. But, anyways, oh my nose. There's no holding me back. Sorry, that was pretty loud. Hardwick literally tapped to calf kicks. He's the most sway fighter. He's the GOAT, man. You don't get it, bro. You don't get it, bro. Like Harry Hardwick, man. He's the freaking he's a future champ, man. There's no holding me back. All right, we still got some ads to watch. Yeah, he got that soy UK genetics. Hey, man, I got some UK viewers. I don't want them to stab me or throw acid on me. All right, Strickland will smash your boy. Not my boy. Yeah, I think Strickland is gonna destroy Hamza. Or I don't think he is. I hope he is. I don't think he is, but I hope he is. I hate Hamza. Hamzat is not my boy. I hate Hamzat Chimaev. I used to like Hamzat Chimaev a lot. He used to be my favorite fighter, actually, believe it or not. Like 3 years ago. Like 4 years ago. Before he fought, when he fought Gilbert Burns, I was like, oh, this guy's my new favorite fighter. Then then he went away for a while. Then he came back. He was supposed to fight Nate Diaz. Then he fights Kevin Holland. And then it's like, okay, no shit, he beat Kevin Holland. Then I remember him cutting like this evil promo where he was like something, Allahu Akbar. Like it was like evil Habib the way he was angry. I was like, okay, like we got like evil Habib and Hamza Chimaev. And then he went away again for a long time. Then he comes back and then he faces like Kamaru Usman. And then he lost that fight in my opinion, or it probably should have been a draw. Or was it a draw? No, it should have been, right? And then it's just like he goes away again for like a year. It's just like Hamza is just like he was my favorite fighter, and then his stock just kept dropping and dropping and dropping. Inshallah, UFC is ours. Hamza is pulling out, bro. You know the deal. Are they gonna? Okay, if he pulls out, depending on I guess depending on the severity of the injury, do you think they'll just do like him? Like Strickland versus a Mavov for an interim, some shitty interim, or like do you think they'll strip Hamzat? I hope they strip Hamzat. That'd be better. Pause. Harry Hardwick is 31. Damn, let it go, Unc. Let it go, Unc. It's over. I was like, oh, he's 25 or he's 20. No, he's 31. 31-year-old prospect in 2026, huh? Like the stream, please. Thank you. Harry Hardwick. Harry Hardwick, more like Harry Hard. Harry Hardwick, let's go. Houdini, Houdini, Houdini. Let's go, Harry. Woo! Oh, my dog's crying. I think my dog's hyped for Harry Hardwick. Stop the cap, BXG. What am I capping about, kid? It's Harry Hardwick season. Is that what you're talking about? It's Harry Hardwick season. I'll be right back. 1 second. All right, I'm back. Hamza and your favorite? No, Hamza like a few years ago was my favorite, but that was, you have to understand though. That was like pre like sickness, that was pre injuries, that was pre inactivity Hamza. That was like pre like just retard Hamza. That was when Hamza was like, do you remember when Hamza Chimaev like submitted some guy and then fought the very next weekend in the Apex? That was like the Hamza that I loved. Harry Hardwick, let's go! Let's go, Harry Hardwick! Let's go! Low kick from Harry Hardwick. He's too big of a star to strip him. A Mav over Strickland 4 in interim. Sean destroys the eye poker and the fight gets... No way Harry Hardwick's about to fluke it. He's actually about to fluke it. He's got the back of Rahiki. He might actually fluke it. This might be the greatest day of my life. I don't even like Harry Hardwick. It's just fun to root for him. He's such a meme. Harry Hardwick. Harry Hardwick. Yeah, they probably won't strip him. They don't like to do that to big stars. Your boy got smashed, boy. Don't cry, white boy. We are number one, inshallah. I'm so confused. What? My boy got smashed? Who are you talking about? Matt. Yo, I'm kind of confused who this kid's talking about. Listen, kid, I don't know what you're saying. Ooh, nice teep kick from Rahiki. Right hook as well. That was clean. Oh, left hook, but Rahiki got tagged with something. Oh, this is gonna end in a KO for somebody. This is a bit scrappy. Yeah, Rahiki's one of those guys where he's got like the skinny build, but he has like good power, it seems. Ooh, right hand. Let's go. Let's go, Harry. Let's go. Psh, psh. Let's go, Harry. Let's go. Psh, psh. Harry Hardwick. Harry Hardwick. Harry Hardwick. Harry Hardwick. Let's go. Oh, we want some Harry Hardwick. Oh, we want some Harry Hardwick. Oh, we want some Harry Hardwick. 2:41 on the clock. 2 minutes 40. 2:39 on the clock. 2:37 on the clock. 2:35 on the clock. My stream is delayed. Which one? Mine or the UFC's? Oh, the UFC's? Oh, Meth streams. Oh. Listen, kid, I'll give you my Peacock. Or, no, Peacock? That's the other app. Netflix? No, Paramount. I'll give you my Paramount. Dude, where are the OGs? I don't know where everybody is today. I know usually we have like 20 viewers or something, 15 viewers. I don't know where everybody is, but they have a life. They look Nitro. They got better lives than us. They're out on a Saturday night, getting some drinks with the boys, and I'm just here watching Harry Hardwick piece up Rahiki. So, hey man, I'd rather be nowhere else but here, even if we have one viewer or 100. But yeah, Meth Streams is not listen, kid, try the good old, I don't know any other freaking stupid ones. Yesterday I was Oh, my nose. Black. Today I'm a G. Tomorrow I will be inbred. Yeah, you can't let them know your next move, man. And you never know what you are. You might be a white guy, black guy. That's the thing. Nobody knows what I am. Some may say I'm black. I look like I'm black, right? Some may say I'm Muslim. I'm not. Christ is king. Some may say I'm Indian. But, why is Harry Hardwick's leg kicks kind of working? Dude, Harry Hardwick. What the fuck is this fight? Well, this fight's crazy. This fight's actually crazy. What the hell? Well, this is a proper scrap. 50 seconds on the clock. This is a proper fucking scrap, lad. This is actually a good-ass fight. What the hell? If you guys aren't watching this, listen, kid. You know, what did I say? I'd rather be nowhere else on the world than watching some Apex slop. It's actually pretty good. I think Hardwick is actually doing a lot better than people would give him credit for. His low kicks are actually a good factor here. And I think he hit Rahiki with something that made him stop. Rahiki was really going for that finish, but I think he got clipped really bad. Hardwick has a chin on him, bro. He's got that UK chin, man. You got to give him credit. He's not that soy. Hey, man, honestly, a good round for Hardwick. Oh, that was awful. What was that? Hardwick, don't ever go for spinning kicks again, kid. You're not that athletic. That's a spinning kick. Yo, why was that a good round for Hardwick? I don't know if he won it, but that was a good round. He might have actually won that round, actually. We'll join you, Abdul. Yeah, it's like you never know what the grift is, bro. It's like, is that... No wonder Hardwick is winning. Is that Davy Grant or is that just some random... I think that's Davy Grant. No wonder Harry Hardwick is good. He's got Davy freaking Grant in his corner. Dangerous. Like Ngannou said, enjoy the process. If you keep the hard work, the channel going to blow up. Yeah. I appreciate that, man. Again, it's like, you just got to keep going, Like, I've had videos where it's like, 800 views. Like, my last video only got, like, I think 900 views. Who cares? You got to keep going. Your next video might get 10,000. Your next video after that might get 15,000. Then it might get 500. It doesn't really matter. So, yeah, 1,000%, man. 1,000%. Why do they both look like the same guy but reskinned? I can't really see it. Are you talking about like fighting wise or like look wise? They kind of have like similar like facial hair and like haircuts, but actually I kind of can see it. It's not actually, you know what? I can see that a little bit. They have like similar haircuts and stuff. Come on, Hardwick. I'm rooting for my boy Hardwick. The meme. Hardwick's low-key throwing heat, right, bro? People, look. People said he was a jobber, man. People said Hardwick was a jobber. Oh, that was a good shot. Is the fight night over? No, there's like, what's up, Decorium? What's up, brother? No, we got like, he's rocked. Hardwick is rocked really bad. No, we still got a few fights left. The main card just started, brother, but we still got a few hours left. Oh my God! Oh, Hardwick is cooked. He's cooked. My favorite jobber is getting slimed out live on the Apex. Live in front of... Oh, he got hit with it. Oh, my God. This fight is incredible. Head kick from Hardwick. Yo, this is... What the fuck? This fight is insane. This fight is fucking insane, bro. Yo, this fight is absurd. What the fuck? Nah, Decorium, if you can rewatch this fight, Hardwick versus Rahiki, you gotta rewatch this, bro. It's actually Oh my God! This fight is absurd! Oh, left hook! Right hook! Hardwick is still standing. How? Body shots! It might get stopped. Hardwick is still throwing back. Oh! What the fuck? This is like a fight of the year contender. This is one of the best fights I've seen all year. Dude, no way Harry Hardwick is having a better fight than Charles Oliveira. No way his fights, well, entertainment-wise, I'm saying. Holy shit, this fight is absurd. This is actually a fight of the year, bro. What the fuck is going on? Yo, look-wise? Yeah, oh my gosh, what a... OGs are back. I swear, bro. This fight is crazy. This is my fight of the year. I don't care. I don't know if it is. I mean, I'm not really thinking straight right now, but it's not the fight of the year. I know Gaethje and Pimblett happened this year, but I'm just saying, like, this is still a crazy fight, man. Yo, why do these guys low-key have better technique than Gaethje and Pimblett? Is that crazy to say? I don't think that's crazy to say. I'm not even joking. These guys have better technique than Paddy Pimblett. Anyways. What a fight, bro. Holy smokes. Oh, my God. That wheel. Oh, my gosh. That spinning kick to the body was insane. Takedown from Hardwick. Reverse from Rahiki. Rahiki's on top now. Wow. This fight's blowing my mind. I'm glazing. I don't care. This is actually really awesome. No, this is better than Pimblett Gaethje. Honestly, bro. Honestly, it kind of is, bro. There's more. These guys can actually strike. Skill-wise, it's probably more skillful than that fight. This is crazy. Honestly, it is. Inshallah, Hamza to make you all humble, brother. Sure, brother. Sure, brother. Rahiki got zero power. Either he's got no power or Harry Hardwick has like one of the greatest chins we've ever seen. It's one or the other, right? Or it could be both. I don't know. Because, I mean, he rocked him for sure a few times. Fucking hair flying. He rocked him for sure a few times, man. But it's like, wow. What a fight. What a banger. Hamza would take Strickland's fight out. What does that mean? He'll take his lights out? Dude, Hamza, oh, nice kick. Dude, I was watching head kick from Rahiki. Oh my gosh, head kick blocked, but still. 22 seconds on the clock. I was about to say the cock. 18 seconds. Come on, Hardwick. Paddy and Gaethje were missing, slipping, and sliding everywhere. Yeah, I would say I do think that fight was overrated. Like I saw some people like, I don't know, man. It's one of the greatest fights ever. I saw a certain pale MMA YouTuber say that. I'm like, with a beanie on. I was like, are you saying that because it's Paddy Pimblett, man? That was not one of the greatest fights ever. Yo, what's up, Orion? What's up, brother? I don't know if you're watching this fucking fight, man, but you got to turn it on. Rahiki versus Harry Hardwick is the fight of the year, in my opinion. This is literally the greatest fight I've seen all year. Wow, what a banger this is, bro. What a freaking banger. Also, please like this stream if you are here. Like this stream. Let's get some more boys in here. Pause. Dagestan #1, brother. Hamzat's not Dagestani, though. He's Chechnyan. I have to sneeze, I think. I have to sneeze. You know the bees. I like to eat cheese. Steve Erceg versus Tim Elliott got announced. I just saw that. Steve Erceg versus... Dude, they're kind of... That UFC Perth Fight Night is not that bad. Wait, that was round 3? Oh, his jaw is broken. Oh. Oh, I was like, wait, did I miss the entire third round? I thought I was like on drugs or something. Okay, they called the fight off. I was like, am I like retarded? I thought I was watching an old live stream. God dang. I was just so confused just now. Wow, I was on YouTube the whole time and no notification for my stream? Damn. Thanks, YouTube. I guess they don't like me anymore. Wow. They kicked me out their algorithm. Pfft. Wow. Doing that to a fellow Jew, man? Fucking crazy. Paddy and Gaethje were missing, slipping, and sliding everywhere. It was just Paddy getting knocked down and then Gaethje putting him in a headlock for no reason. Honestly, that's really the fight. Really, just was like Gaethje pretty much just outstriking and dominating him, and then Paddy just showing he was tough. And then Paddy was landing like here and there, but it was not like he never had Gaethje in like real trouble. I don't think so, unless I'm misremembering a little bit. What's next weekend's fight? I believe it is. Is it Pyfer Adesanya? Is it Pyfer Adesanya? Let me see. It might be Pyfer Adesanya. What an incredible fight, by the way, man. What a banger. A little bit of unfortunate ending, but... Oh, next week is Evelev versus Murphy, boys. Oh, it starts early. Thank God. It starts early. It starts early. Yes. Yes. Let's go. The card starts early for me. Thank you so much. I'm so sick of these late cards. This card starts really early for me, which is great. A little too early, though, I can't lie. But still, you know, I'll miss the first few fights. It's a bunch of women's fights. Mario Pinto. The prelims are kind of weak. I can't lie to you. The Nathaniel Wood is on the prelims. That's insane. And Mason Jones. But then that main card. Why is Curtis Campbell on the main card over Nathaniel Wood? Roman Dolidze, Christian Leroy Duncan on the main card. Ugh. But I guess Dolidze's ranked. That bum. Iwo Berneski versus Austin Lane. That's also on the main card. What the fuck are they doing? Michael Page versus Sam Patterson. MVP versus Sam Patterson. That's a good fight. Luke Riley is still the co-main event. And then Evelev versus Murphy. Hopefully Evelev pulls out and we get Gene Silva versus Murphy. But it is what it is. That's the fights next weekend. Harry finally shows some heart. Yeah, well, his jaw. His jaw didn't show the heart. No, they called the fight off. How we doing, chat? We doing good. We doing good, right, chat? I thought Evelev pulled out. I heard rumors that he pulled out, but I don't know if it's true. Evelev debunked it, so it's probably not true, sadly. What the fuck, soft bones say soy UK genetics? I know, right? It's like, oh, he has a chin, but like he literally broke his chin. I thought Evelev pulled out. You see, no, Bromo picked Murphy. I like Murphy, but I don't see him winning that. I got Evelev as well. I didn't see that, no, but I've been thinking about going Murphy. At first, I was going to go Murphy too, you know, but the more I thought about the fight, I'm like, I do think Evelev's grappling is going to be too much, sadly. It's just going to be another grappling fight where it's probably going to be really boring. Murphy's just going to get held down and out-grappled, and then that's going to be the whole fight. Let's be honest, chat. I'm going to go Movsar Evelev, sadly. I'm going to go Evelev. And I know he's inactive, and I know, like, but he's the younger guy, and he's 19-0, and, like, he's got good striking as well, to be honest with you. Like, I hate glazing him. I don't like the guy, but he does have really solid striking, and, like, he's got underrated striking, actually. Even looking at these highlights, like, he's got, like, a little flying knee, and he rocked Arnold Allen. Like, he's pretty good. I don't like Evelev, but he's pretty good. I think he's going to beat Lerone Murphy. I want Lerone Murphy to flying knee him, though. That's my wish. Who fights next? I don't know. I think it's is it Delgado versus Andre Philly is next, or is it what's the next chat? I'm a casual. I think I have it screenshotted here. It's yep, it's Philly versus Delgado. Oh, I remember. Inshallah, that guy's the number one, brother. Brother used the First Amendment and call this go fucker out. Listen, man, I you know, are you talking about Ali Bukar Abdul? You know, Ali Bukar Abdul, man, he's an OG, man. I know this guy. We go way back. We used to be hunting sheeps in Dagestan, or hunting wives, as they would say. Murphy does have power and is a slick striker, but Movsar has all right power and was beating up Diego on the ground. Yeah, I just feel like he's just gonna His striking would be good enough to hang, and then I think his grappling would be like really good, sadly. Minty bets. So you think Volk beats Evloev? Yeah. Yeah, but you know, I'm very biased, so I understand that, but yes, I do. Oh, you know who's like randomly boxing today? Gypsy Crusader. You guys know Gypsy Crusader? I actually want to see this. Hold on. Is he boxing right now? I want to actually watch this. I think Volk beats Evloev though. All jokes aside, I do think Volkanovski like you know, it worries me, right? It's one of those that I'm worried. I'm worried that he might get out grappled and just like kind of held down and stuff. But it's like I don't know, man. I can't bet against the boy. Apparently everyone is an OG. I've lost interest in MMA. I mean that's fair, man. I feel like a few people have told me that. A few of you guys. Someone else told me that literally on my last stream, the same exact thing. So it's like I don't know. Well, if you're into non MMA content, I got another channel. I got a video coming on that channel tonight or tomorrow morning. So, anyway, cheap plug, I know. But all jokes aside, man, it's like, yeah, I get it, man. MMA has been really just. It's been a slow year. I don't know. It's been a really slow start to the year, but we'll see, man. I hope the White House card or before the White House card is a spark we need. Even if it's I hope Sean Strickland wins. I think that's what we need. Sean Strickland to KO him. Hold on, let me scroll up. I don't want to miss your guys'. If the Dagestan fighters fans were less annoying, maybe the rest of the fan base wouldn't be calling them inbred. They are, well, statistically, you know. Yeah, they're just very annoying. They're very glazish. They're just very they're just gay. Mods ban. Who? I don't see his comments anymore. Some or unless one of you guys banned him. Did Chris Curtis fight? Yes, and it was awful, and he lost, and it was a really boring fight, and he was complaining about back of the head shots that weren't even there. I'm kidding, I didn't even watch. No, I did watch. I don't know if it was back of the head, but he was complaining like he always does. Max, please come back. We need Max Holloway to return. I can't believe Max Holloway. I'm gonna die. Yeah, that Joker guy. Yeah, the freaking he's facing that super hot fire, the meme. If I wasn't streaming this, I'd be streaming that. If there was nothing going on tonight, UFC wise, today's live stream would be betting the house on Gypsy Crusader. Like I don't, dude, I'm so like sick of MMA sometimes that it's just like fuck it. Why do you think I started this stream late? I'm not dooming about it. It is what it is. It'll always get better. The UFC will get better, I promise, guys. Just stick with it. How did Ali Akbar get into our base? Hey man, he's an OG, man. What if that's like MMA Joey on a burner account or something? What if that's MMA Joey on a burner? Gypsy Crusader is 21% Indian. I actually saw that. Gypsy Crusader actually has hands. Yeah, he's pretty solid. I watched. I think he's gonna destroy that guy. I watched his. Yeah, he has a Muay Thai. Yeah, I was just about to say. I was watching actually one of his old fights from like 10 years ago. I saw it like just pop up on my Twitter. He's actually pretty solid. He can't use his kicks, but like I still think he can do his thing. Christian Rodriguez is like the weirdest fighter ever. Christian Rodriguez could beat like Maliko Zelkasa and then lose to like Andre Philly. I don't even think he beat Maliko Zelkasa. I think he lost to him, but I'm using him as an example. Jose Delgado is here. The greatest Mexican on the planet. He's half Mexican too. Yeah, I heard he's. I heard Gypsy Crusader is Hispanic, right? He's Mexican. Mods ban, more Islamophobia. The Habib fans are the ones who started saying "we" unironically. Yeah, they. I think the "we" stuff is a little bit annoying nowadays. It's not like that bad, but they definitely did it unironically, right? Like when Ilya fans do it, it's obviously a meme. But like when Habib fans did it, it was like, yeah, we beat your chicken, we beat your guy. It's like, no, what? Gypsy Crusader has a Muay Thai background, yeah. Yeah, Gypsy Crusader. I'm surprised he's even doing it, to be honest. I'm surprised they're allowing him to do it, but money talks, right? Ali is me on a burner account. I thought you would get more Islamophobic. Oh, so you're like baiting me. You're baiting me into getting Islamophobic. No, 2026 is about positivity, all right? See, that's kind of the thing, right? It's almost like I almost like when guys like Islam and Hamzat win because then I have an excuse to like go in on them. My voice cracked to go in on them a bit. Same with Ain't Alive. It's like I almost want them to keep winning so I can keep ranting. It's just so fun for me. I don't know. The Wii meme is just kind of dead now. Um, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, it kind of just died out a little bit. Um, at least Delgado isn't in the title. Look, if Kevin Vallejos wins, can you imagine he gets like flatline KO'd? There would legit be a curse on my freaking channel then if that happens. Like I'm actually cursed if that were to happen. I would just lean into it. I'll just lean into it then. I don't know. I don't care. I got at least I'll grift off of that. Nitro, are you for real? Master Rage Baiter? No. Yeah, I think he was trolling. I don't think he's that's his burner. You trying to get our boy canceled or what? Yeah, no. Listen, kid. Have I said anything cancel worthy? I've said a few things, man, but I don't know if it's cancel worthy. Um he won't he is from the USA. Yeah, I'm a bit lucky. If I was in the UK, I'd be arrested right now, I think. I'd be in handcuffs. This would be a live stream from prison. Hey, what? Of course, Bisping is glazing Nathaniel Wood. Look, we are Nathaniel Wood fans, all right? We are Nathaniel Wood fans. You have to understand. I am actually a Nathaniel Wood fan. I'm a big Nathaniel Wood fan, but he probably lost his last fight. I don't even know. We need to beat Chimaev. No, we do actually need to beat Hamza Chimaev. See, the we works there. I don't know. Do I think Strickland can win? Do I think Strickland can win? I don't know, man. It's just like, of course he could win, but it's like, can I really see Strickland beating him? I don't know. Anyways, fight's about to start. He won't. He is from the USA, brother. I want some ice cream. I'm going to go eat some ice cream after this stream. Some nice ice cream. First Amendment. I got the First Amendment like my first child. Most are everywhere. Visit file. I bleep myself live in real time. Actually, no one clipped that. I'm about to take a shit. Man, that Rahiki fight was absurd, bro. That was actually an insane fight. Here we go. Jose Miguel Delgado, man. He's going to make us look good. I'm not even Mexican, but we claim him. Delgado has Benson Henderson in his corner. People forget, man. Benson Henderson, folks. Dude, I thank God Rogan isn't on commentary. Is that Benson Henderson? He'll like lose his mind. Dude, you would see Rogan's brain literally inflate. Like his head would be like a hot air balloon, just like an airhead. It would just expand. And it would just get redder, and it would be like, oh my god, like then he'll explode with like just retardation spilling out of his brain. Release the content cop files. I'll do a content cop on I don't know. I've done so many videos on so many fighters, man. I don't even know. I've done like 80 videos on Hamza. I've done 1,000 videos on Habib. I've done 1,000 videos on Makachev. Look, they get great views. Islam, I need you to fight so I can farm content off your name and hate on you. and get Islam Makhachev fans like, you're just Islamophobic. And bro, Islam Makhachev fans are actually pretty racist. Like, I'm not even joking. The most racist comments I've ever gotten was from Dagestani fans telling me like, "Oh, I'm Mexican. Go back to the fields, Jose." I had that one comment. My name's not Jose, but like, "Go back to the fields, Jose," was one comment I got from a Dagestani fan, by the way. Which I don't care. It's all banter, but it's just like, I'm just saying the most racist comments I've received was from like Habib fans and like Islam Makhachev fans. So that's funny. But yeah, that's what that is. Honestly, the religious fanatics in the Daggy fan base are annoying and make these fighters hateable. Muslim fighters like Bilal and Zalal and even Islam are likable. Yeah, I like Bilal. I think he's fun. Well, I like Bilal, but I can see why people hate Bilal. He is very like he's got a very big mouth, pause, but he talks a lot of shit. But I like Bilal, but I can see why people hate him. Zalal is cool, a little bit boring. No, he's not boring. He has good fights. He's cool. He's cool. He had one boring fight, right? And then yeah, and then who else? Oh my God, Delgado just got dropped. Yo, Delgado's actually washed, bro. I don't want to hear no one glaze this guy again. Nathaniel Wood owns this guy. Nathaniel Wood, we destroyed this guy's chin. Well, to be fair, Nathaniel Wood did drop him actually. Islam is likable. That one's a bit. I'm not gonna admit that one. Benson was a marauder. My dad just texted me asking me if I saw the last fight. I should actually tell him about it, or mine, not yours. I should ask mine if he watched the last fight. Yo, Dad, check out this fight, Harry Hardwick. Actually, that's a good idea. It's pretty short as well, so he'd probably enjoy the shit out of it. Yeah, that last fight was absurd. He invented kicks. People forget, man. What's his name? Benson Henderson invented the world. Bilal and likable. I don't think he's likable, but I think he's funny. I think Bilal is funny. I don't think he's likable though. He's very unlikable, but I like him ironically or unironically. I don't know. Bilal is a good dude and not that boring in my opinion. I agree with that as well. I think his last few fights have been very entertaining. Great fight with JDM. Solid fight with Ian Gary. The Leon fight was okay. It was pretty solid. Yeah, they say some pretty disgusting things about Brazilians. Yeah, right? They're really weird. Again, it's just like look, I get it. Like I'm all for the jokes, but they're obviously not joking about what they say. Like I've seen them comment some death threats and stuff. Like they're really absurd. They're probably the craziest fan base in fight history. I mean, I've heard MMA gurus say they've threatened like women in his family. They've doxed him in his DMs like, "Yo, is this where your little cousin goes to school? We'll cut her head off." And like they say like crazy stuff, man. And it's just like why are they even saying this? Over what? Over like opinions, even if Guru's a bit of a troll, or even if I'm a bit of a troll, or whoever else gets death threats from these guys. I don't get death threats, but I've been shitted on by them. It's just like they take it so far. Stop the cap, get his Muslim ass deported. Shit, he's doing. He got dropped, but he's hanging in there. Delgado got those SC ankle pads. He's losing. Hey man, as somebody who's got TMI, but I'm a pretty sweaty guy, so I think I'd probably wear those too. Maybe it's a Hispanic thing. Maybe we're just maybe we're just sweaty people. I hyped up Zalal. He didn't get finished by Ilya on streak, and I think he's gonna have a fun fight with Aljo. I think it could be good. I think it could be good. He's young. He's athletic. He's got KO power. Good grappling. I think it could be fun as well. I got Aljo though. I think, but I think he's got a real good chance of beating Aljo. It's gonna be a banger though. I hope. I think it's a great main event. Even if I'm worried it's gonna be boring, I think it's gonna be a great. I think it's a great main event name wise for sure. Having any kind of pads is the worst base for fighting. Who's a fighter that wears ankle pads that actually wins? I think Malik was Acosta. He wears ankle pads, to be fair, or like foot pads, ankle wraps, whatever you want to call it. He wins. That's one name. That's the only name I can think of right now. Literally the only name I can think of. Does Ian Gary wear those? Why do I feel like Ian Gary would wear something like that? I don't know, actually. I know Cejudo used to wear them. Cejudo used to wear those. And now look at him. So, oh, doesn't O'Malley wear that? I think O'Malley wears that, right? But he wears it on one foot, I think, because of his ankle. Or did he used to? I don't know. I'm a casual, guys. Content cop Joe Rogan. I'll do something. I don't know. I kind of need content. Maybe I'll screenshot that on my chat. Maybe I'll do that as a video. I haven't done. These fight nights are gonna kill me, so it's not even a bad idea actually. Bro, there's like no real news going on in the sport of MMA. It's pretty dead, man. There's no like I don't know how to explain it. It's just very dry. We're getting some fight announcements, but it's just like I'm waiting for like a big story or something. I don't know. Like give me like a big story that I can sink my teeth in. Like John Jones, can you get arrested again? Or like can another fighter be exposed as being a homosexual? Like can something happen for me to get my teeth into? Like can someone poke Tom Aspinall's other eye? No, I'm joking. Joking, playing a character. I saw someone wishing death on Alex and his son. I saw that. I think I know what comment you're talking about. I saw that. I don't know what fight it was, but someone was like, "Hope your son gets shot or something." To Alex Pereira, I hope you and your son get shot. And they're like, "What, bro? They're crazy, bro. They're actually absurd." Dude, if Delgado loses to Andre Philly, this kid will never be a champ. Oh, that body, that knee to the body, Loki looked like it gave him a bad reaction. I saw someone Triple C can't milk UFC anymore. Yeah, it's just like it's not much to. Yeah, exactly. There's not much to really like talk about, you know. That's probably why I've streamed so much the last. This is probably the longest stretch of streams I've ever done. I did like what one, two, three. I did 4 streams in the last 6 days. Wow, that's like my new record, chat. New record. I did 4 streams in the last 6 days. I've never done that much, I don't think. So there you go. So that's what I'm saying. It's like maybe I'll just stream more, I guess, instead of just farming. Like you can milk Jeets rants and Shujubli. Well, you said you're a Jeet, so would you get offended if I ranted about Anshu Jabli? But Jose Fraudgado, yeah, he's not looking amazing here, but he's doing all right in this second round. He's picking up a bit. I think he's just a very hittable fighter, right? Like I think he just has that Mexican style, but he does a lot of like crashing in, and then he kind of brawls a little bit. See, Philly, he might not be a fraud though, because he's doing real good in this round. These knees to the body are clean. I want to see a spinning back fist from Delgado right now. 2:26 on the clock. Lots of those guys don't even watch MMA. They're just religious fanatics. When Volk and Islam fought, they thought Islam was going to be a double champ. Oh, yeah, they're just, yeah, right. They're just retarded. They're like, oh, Islam double champ, inshallah. It's like, it's for the 150. Yeah. That's why it kind of just doesn't really bother me that much anymore, because it's just like, these guys are just, and they might be children as well. You have to understand, like, a lot of these, like, retarded MMA fans might actually just be kids. And once you realize that, it does put a lot of things into perspective. Like, oh yeah, this guy's probably like 10 or like 13. You know? Just for today. All right, just for today. All right. Delgado has no technique. He just throws and gets away with it because how athletic he is. How young is he? If he's like 21, we can excuse it. No, he's not that young, but if he's pre-25, then I think he'll be all right. You know, but he's a fun fighter at least. I'll take it at this point. Ooh, he got caught with something there. Dude, people forget, man. Andre Philly's a crafty vet. You can do a tier list, MMA race tier list. I was gonna, I don't know, the race tier list, huh? Should I really do that? I was gonna do it, and I kind of like, you know what actually happened? I was gonna do that like a month ago, and for some reason I couldn't download like an image that I wanted for it, and I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna take this as a sign to not do this, and I just never went back to it. So I don't know. It's such a risky tier list. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I'm sorry. It's just kind of insane. I could do it, but I'd have to be very careful, I think. The MMA fan base misses them. Ooh, nice body, nice leg, nice something. Oh, nice. MMA race tier list. I back. That's right. I back. I back. That's right. I back. The just get up tier the technique. Yeah, he just got up like pretty easily. Oh, nice elbows from the bottom. His takedowns are really good. Yeah, Delgado sadly is a bit of a fraud. Like he's got no grappling. He's very hittable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Me and Spiff just said the same thing. Yeah, Delgado ain't gonna make it far exactly. Yeah, I was just saying that. Like, sadly, he's you know he's a solid fighter, fun fighter, but like he's got no grappling and he's just very hittable and that sucks. The one fun fighter we have and he sucks. Didn't Philly get slept in a minute by Ige? Yes. Probably one of the greatest KOs, like, I don't know about ever, but maybe ever, was the Dan Ige Andre Philly KO where he knocked him out and then boom, punches him with like a hard ground and pound. Crazy KO. Yeah, Philly's been around for a while. You'll get kirked by YouTube. Yeah, I don't know if I could take that risk. We are Charlie Kirk. The Madison is a new show streaming on March 14th, only live on Paramount. We do not give a fuck, chat. We do not care. Here we go. Andre Philly. Touchy Philly is his name. Andre Touchy Philly. Oh! Let's go Philly. Or let's go, I don't care who wins. Let's go Delgado. It was a better round for Delgado for sure. For sure, Bisping. For sure, buddy. Why does Philly got Venom? Why does Philly got Venny? Why does Philly got Venom taking high over on his left arm? Taking high? I can't see. Wait. Or are you talking about like that black, like how his left arm is like fully black? Yeah, some people like have tattoos like that. I never really understood it, but I see what you're saying. Like he's got Venom taking over. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. Not really something I'd get, but don't worry, Unc. I'm still here watching. Thank you, brother. As Max Holloway would say, my boy Max Holloway. I can't believe he got slimed out. I say slimed out, and it was just. I feel like you can get away with the MMA race tier list. If MMA Guru did, it would get flamed. No, I'm not worried about getting like canceled. I'm just worried about like YouTube like just kicking me off the platform. I don't care about getting canceled. I think it, you know, I don't really give a shit. But I think you can't cancel somebody that already is controversial from the start, right? But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know. I'll consider it. I'll consider it. I mean, the content's been dry, I think, so I think it's something I'll look into. If not, I'll just stream more. Delgado only literally wins via athleticism. Yeah. He needs to get in a real gym. Let's get him in Tiger Muay Thai with Peter Yan. Let's get to work, kid. Low key rooting for Philly now. Yeah, Philly's cooking a little bit. Pretty sure if they can't cover bad tattoos, they choose to black out that part. Oh, I didn't even think of that. You're right. He probably had like his ex-wife on his arm or something, and he just did all black. I didn't even think of that. You're probably right, actually. Maybe he had like a swastika or some shit under there. That was a good head kick, but good block as well. W last video for skipping every WMMA fight. There were WMMA fights announced. I didn't even know that. I didn't even purposely do that, but there you go. I didn't even know they announced some WMMA fights. Ooh, Delgado with some. Delgado literally getting walked down by Mr. Touchy. Delgado landed there, to be fair. But he is getting backed up a lot, which is not good. Solid fight, solid fight. What's after this? It's we got a women's fight to look forward to, chat. What do you guys think? That one might be good though. That one might be good. We might get a finish there. Probably not. It'll be shit. Watch. I'll bet you. Oh, big right hand from Delgado. Sweet. 149 on the clock. Piggy's total waste of time. Piggy's total. I don't know what that means. Oh no. What does that mean? Piggy's total waste of time. Women's fight. Oh, right hand. Oh. Yo, listen, the Nathaniel Wood fight was AI commentators, whatever they're called. Right hand as well from Nathaniel Wood. I mean, what the hell is going on? My brain is malfunctioning. I just got random. I'm losing my mind. All right. Random CT just came upon me. All right, let's reset. Jose Miguel Delgado versus Andre Philly, right? 55 seconds on the clock. Teep kick from Nathaniel. No. What the fuck? Dude, I don't know what's happening. Oh my gosh. Don't clip that. All right. Women's fight. We love women's fights. Oh no, women's fight. Oh, I get it now. He said, oh no, women's fights. Yeah, we do have one women's fight to look forward to, sadly. My mustaches. We love women's fights. Yeah, listen, kid, who's we? Yeah, who's we? Listen, kid, who's we? We love Charlie Kirk. No, rest in peace. Come on, Delgado. Delgado has no grappling, man. I can't wait to see Evelev. Evelev owns this kid. Evelev is going to piece this kid up one day. But he didn't even win this fight. Barely. Oh, my God. That ground and pound. Oh, no. I think Philly's going to get this one, you know. Yeah, I think Philly's going to get a decision here. 2-1. I think that third round, he just stole it. Listen, Delgado, you got to go back to Mexico. Work on your striking. Go back to Mexico, work on your striking, fight some Mexican cans, and we'll figure it out. Because that was not it, kid. That was not it, buddy. You lost to Andre Philly, of all people. Never mind, I don't know about this fight. Yeah, I was going to say, like, this fight can kind of go either way. I could see them giving it to, what's his name? I could see them giving it to Philly. 29-20. Venom Philly. Yeah, new mythical fighter, Venom Andre Philly. Black Arm Andre Philly. New mythical fighter, kid. I have to burp. It's stuck. There you go. Delgado gets KO'd in his next fight or TKO via ground and pound. If he wins this decision, man, he's cooked in his next fight. I agree. If he just barely wins this. And to be fair, it's not like he wasn't dealt like the best hands, right? Like he was on like a great KO streak, and then like they gave him Nathaniel Wood, who he just barely lost to. And now Philly's Philly, right? Like realistically, if Delgado's gonna be anything in this sport, he should be beating a guy like Philly, but Philly's whatever, right? He's a weird one. Philly loses to like Cub Swanson and shit. Cub Swanson would probably beat Miguel Delgado, which is funny. Oh, it's a split. All right, it's a split. Who knows, man? It'd probably be Philly. Wow, they gave it to Delgado, huh? I think that's. I don't know. I'm not gonna argue about that. I think it was very close. So I'm surprised, but there you go. I don't know if that's a robbery. I don't know. Close fight. Give that shit to Philly. Yeah, I kind of think Philly should have got it, but it is what it is. He barely won. Like, he just barely did. I don't even know if I think he won that. I don't know. But that's the thing. Wait, this guy speaks English? Wait, I didn't even know this guy speaks English. Wait. No, that's actually... See, Hispanics can be racist too. I thought this guy spoke Spanish. I didn't even know this guy spoke English. He speaks like clean English. He's like an actual like Americanized dude. I didn't know this guy spoke English. Wow. No, I'm kidding. I think I knew he spoke English. Only because I'm disappointed in Delgado. Delgado robbery, Jose Fraudgado. I mean, I like the guy. You know, he's got a few good wins in the UFC. His only loss, I believe, is Nathaniel Wood. He's got his Mexican family in the crowd. He's a good guy, I think, but, you know, not the best fight for him. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. What are you going to do? I think Delgado edged it out in the third with more significant. I think he probably did as well. I think that ground and pound was anyways. Nah, he trains with Benson Henderson and Sean O'Malley from Arizona. Listen, kid, I'm racist. Nah. All right. UFC breaking barriers. How the F did Iwan Cutelaba look more skilled? Bro, you're saying it like Cutelaba is not like one fight away from a title shot, dude. Iwan Cutelaba is the greatest fighter in UFC history. He's literally like, okay, he's not the greatest fighter ever, but he's top 10. He's at least top 10, bro. When you look at all-time greats, he's up there, man. Anyways. Man, people are really posting about this. What do we got? Jillian Robertson versus some Brazilian man. Fucking hate this sport, man. When it's a fucking woman's fight, it makes me want to burn myself alive. It's like, just send me 2 to 3 years in Tel Aviv, man. I don't want to watch this fucking women's fight. What is this? What's this shitty video game they're putting? Let's see. I haven't seen a good video game in a long time. What is this shit? Oh, wait, hold on. This looks pretty solid, actually. Wait. But it looks like, but it kind of looks like an Assassin's Creed, like, kind of reskin, though. I don't know. What is this? Crimson Desert? Crimson Desert. It just looks like Shadow of Mordor or some shit. Or Shadow of Middle Earth, Shadow of... Anyways, looks interesting. Hey, BXG, former Mexican. Former what? Lerone Murphy got shot when he was 21 years old. I did not know this. They're really promoting this Lerone Murphy, huh? This kid Lerone Murphy, man. They really like him. Is Lerone Murphy Muslim? Because I noticed during his like video package, they put like the cross for Christ, obviously. But I think he's Muslim, so I don't know how he feels about that. Dude, when that was Gypsy Crusader boxing, I want to see this. Come on. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, my ears. Anyways. Looks effing sick. Yeah, it looked good. It looked good. I was being too harsh. The Aspelin fight was frustrating. I know, bro. I was watching that off stream. It was very frustrating. Because you're watching it like... You're just like, go. At least I was. I was screaming like, go, go, go. I was just screaming. But he just was completely exhausted. Completely gassed. Which sucks, right? But he truly was. He truly was just completely out of it. But he did his thing. It was a fun fight, right? Like, I'd still rather watch him fight than a lot of other heavyweights. Aspen gets cut up bad in every fight. Yeah, his scar tissue isn't the best. Amanda Lemos, the man who has never had a good fight in his life. Man, Amanda Lemos has had so many stinkers, chat. Like, I don't know if you guys have been there for, like, what was the one fight? The Tatiana Suarez fight. There was another one that was really bad. She finished Mackenzie Dern. I don't even remember that. She actually has some solid wins, actually. Hold on. I didn't even know she beat Mackenzie Dern. Oh, look, folks. She landed an elbow. If I win tonight, I'm getting a title shot. If you win tonight, you're getting sent to a transgender clinic so you can add a dick to yourself. Sorry. That was kind of mean. I'm playing a character. Everything I say is a satirical take on an MMA fan who is borderline racist and homophobic. The Asplund fight, Asplund gets cut up bad in every fight. Yeah, his scar tissue is awful. Just like his loose skin. Sorry. Oh, Jillian Robertson, folks. Oh my gosh, kill me. Kill me. Kill me. My name is Jillian Robertson, and I've never had a good fight in my life, and I'm a woman, so, like, just watch my fights, please. Like, fuck off, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just angry. I don't know. I'm just a bit angry. I don't know why. I'm a bit angry right now. You guys want Islamophobia, you're not going to get it. Oh, shit. Tai Tuivasa's got a fight. Chat. Tai Tuivasa's got a fight versus Sean Sheriff just got announced. Well, it got announced like 2 hours ago, but... Let's go! Tai Tuivasa versus Sean Sheriff at UFC Australia. That's goon-worthy right there. Not this shit. Asplund is like a heavyweight Nate Diaz. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. The volume. What are you going to do? Volume punch me? Well, yeah, he's got the volume. He's got the scar tissue. He literally has everything that Nate Diaz has. He just doesn't have the cardio, though. That's the thing. He doesn't have the freaking Nate Diaz cardio. I remember I was watching UFC, and it was Tracy Cortez. Then it was a Tracy Cortez fight, and my brother was like, what? She does MMA? Also, he didn't know her for fighting. Yeah, it's not really... there's probably some Mackenzie Dern fan out there that doesn't know she's a fighter either. There's Volk fans that don't know he's a fighter. They think he's just a chef. There's actual like Cooking with Volk fans who don't know that he's like one of the greatest fighters of all time. All right, here we go. Jillian Robertson, folks. Jillian Robertson, folks. She's gonna probably... I don't know what she's even gonna do. What do these fighters even do anymore? Oh, here we go. Amanda Lemos, folks. Those shorts might be too short, or cock might fall out. Amanda Lemos, this young man, he's absolutely a marauder. He's got the skills. He's got the striking. He's got the grappling. He's got a win over Mackenzie Dern. Who's done that to Mackenzie Dern? Nobody. But this young man, Amanda Lemos, he is one of the best fighters we have in the women's whatever weight division, and he is potentially on his way to beating Jillian Robertson. But Jillian Robertson is pretty good as well. There you go. That's my best Joe Rogan WMMA Glaze impression. I don't know why I did that, but I just did it. No one requested it, but there you go. Oh, chill out. Don't pull up your shorts. We don't want to see nothing fall out. Relax. All right. What's up, cabron? BXG, what's up? Drunken Master, what's up, brother? We are just here watching this young man, Amanda Lemos. Kill me. But I think there's the main event is next, right? The main event is next. And then it's, I don't know what else I'm going to do. Then I guess I'll just record a video on this slop. I don't know. Hopefully, if Kevin Vallejos gets like a crazy KO, then I'll overglaze it. I'll say he's the next Ilya or something, and I'll clickbait the shit out of him. But if he just has a boring performance, then I'm just gonna go to sleep. I'm sorry. There are Hezbollah fans who probably think that he is the son of Habib. It is crazy. It is crazy. They probably do think. Listen, kid, this guy literally is a bro. You're actually right. They probably think he's a kid, right? Just like Mike Tyson thought he was a kid. All right, here we go. Amanda Lemos versus Oh, this is the co-main event. Thank goodness, bro. Thank goodness this is the co-main event so we can go home early. Jillian Robertson, folks. She's smiling because she knows she's going to stink it up. She knows she's going to stink up this card. Why is she smiling, actually? What is bro doing? Bro thinks he's tough. Or she. I don't know what they are anymore. She's number 8 ranked, folks. That's top 10. She's a top 10 women's fighter, folks. Watch this be a stinker. If this is not a stinker, then I'll eat every word I've said. But watch this be a stinker. You got Amanda Lemos, who's like pushing 80 years old. She's like Jose Aldo with like his hair growing out. Or I'm being like kind of mean. We got Charles Oliveira 2.0. We got the Charles Oliveira female variant here. Well, actually, yeah, the Charles Oliveira comparison is pretty good. I hope John Jones didn't think he was a kid. I think he actually, yeah, I hope not either, but if you thought John Jones was bad before the Hasbulla incident, can you imagine John Jones comes out like, yeah, I thought he was a kid. I thought he was a child. I thought he was a little kid. That would be even worse. Here we go. Amanda Lemos versus Jillian Robertson. All right, the striking is already a bit of something. Let's try to have fun with this one. All right. Bisping, please be quiet. The striking is never evolving with these two. They're both shit. Wasn't it Amanda Lemos versus like somebody on the main card? What there was a women's fight on like there was like this really good card, right? I forgot what card it was, and it was like a Brazilian women's fight, and the fight was like awful. It was it I think it was Lemos versus Yasmin Lucindo, right? Where Rogan called Lucindo a young man, and it ruined the whole card. I'm pretty sure it was that fight on the main card of like a pay-per-view. And yeah, so I'll never forgive Amanda Lemos, but she's had other stinkers as well. That's the thing. She's not like known to have bangers. No women's fighter really. There's like 3 women's fighters that are consistently good. I would say it's like Jessica Andrade always has bangers. Wei Lee, for the most part, has had really great fights, but I'm biased. I love Wei Lee, my favorite women's fighter ever. And then, so Wei Lee, Andrade, and then probably Amanda Nunes. What the fuck is that in the chat? What is that? What is that in my chat? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. How do I delete it? Get out of here. There you go. We got you, brother. You think we'll ever get it? John knew? Yeah, I think Jones knew, man. Look, this fight's already shit. Now they're just holding each other against the fence. What did I say? I'm honestly like not gonna give WMMA a chance ever again. Just kill me now. Send me to Tel Aviv, brother. Please send me to Tel Aviv. You think we're ever gonna boob KO? If it's fake and it pops, then yes. If it's fake and then someone punches it and then it explodes, then yes, probably. Actually, I don't even think it's that possible. What's up, champ? What's up, Torin, my guy? I got his ass out of here. Thank you. Scramble, scramble. This card has been pretty solid. Ooh, nice elbow from Amanda Lemos and another 2. But they don't do any damage because WMMA has no damage. What happened? It's a stinker. I don't know, folks. What is my dog doing? Hey. What happened? Did my stream crash? Why are you guys saying what happened? Context with what? I'm so confused. What happened with what? I thought you guys saying like my stream crashed or something. Like what happened? Well, what happened with the dude who got banned? Oh, it was just like a bot. It was just like a bot who just spammed like, you know when they spam the link like join? Yeah, it was just like a bot. That's all. I would never ban anybody, I don't think, unless they're like spamming like I'd only ban someone if they were like doxing me or if they were like actively like putting death threats, then I would ban them. But if it's just like a troll, then I just who cares? I don't know. But yeah, it was just a bot. Even Luke Thomas can admit WMMA is bad. Yeah, Luke Thomas can't even admit when his ass is unwiped. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. Now what happened with the dude who just got banned? Nothing. Some champ was helping. Yeah, it was just some guy in the chat. It was just some chat bot. Jillian Robertson, folks. Man, this fight's a stinker, bro. Please, please. End it, please. I'm so sick of this sport. This sport has killed me, bro. This sport, I'm done. I'm done with it. You know, bro, it's like, what? You know what? Why not give Diego Lopez a bunch of title shots? Why not? Why not give Diego Lopez infinite title shots? Let's literally make the UFC entertainment only. Let's literally cut any fighter who's slightly boring, and let's get rid of WMMA, and let's get rid of the heavyweight division. Like, we got something with this. Let's merge light heavyweight and heavyweight. Let's do that, right? Let's just merge them into one super division. And then, like, let's get rid of WMMA. Let's give only fun fighters title shots. Gene Silva, next title shot. Carlos Prates, you're getting the next title shot, kid. Or Morales. Fuck. Who's a fun light heavyweight? Yuri is already getting the title shot based. Strickland already getting the title shot based. Arman Sarukian should get the next title shot. He's pretty fun. You know what? Fuck it. Let's give it to Benoit Saint-Denis to go. Yan versus Marab. Forget about Marab. Let's do O'Malley versus Yan 3. I don't give a fuck. Or 2. I don't give a fuck. And then let's do Joshua Van versus fucking Pinto. Just pretty fun. Anyways. What am I saying? I don't know. I'm just bored. I'm literally just bored out of my mind. I'm sorry. Morales could high. Oh, another one of these fucking chat bots, bro. Like, get out of here. Please leave us alone. Another one of these gay chat bots, bro. Just, let me just hide. Let me just do it. Hide user from, oh, it's gone. Thank gosh, bro. Thank you, Tor. And I see it says you removed them. Thank you. The GOAT. Morales, Rahiki, Fluke. This fight sucks, bro. It's just like, I'm losing my mind watching this, bro. It's just like, I don't know. Fucking hell. Morales, Rahiki, Fluke, Islam. I've been thinking about it. Like, I could actually see a world where Michael Morales, like, Fluke's Islam Makhachev, bro. It wouldn't even, like, shock me. I could really see that. Like, I could actually really see that. I don't know. I'm not gonna pick it too. I think it's hard to say, like, it's hard to pick fights based off of like flukes though. Like that's why I never thought Diego would beat Volk, because I'm like, well, he could fluke Volk, but Volk will probably just beat him. But I do think Morales could fluke Islam, bro. He's so strong. He's so athletic. I don't know, bro. I hope he does. It would be the funniest timeline in human history, especially because of how like racist the Dagestani fans are towards Hispanics, or just, you know, usually people in general, but I've seen it with Hispanics a lot, including myself. So if a Hispanic man KO'd Islam Makhachev, it would literally be like, it would just be like incredible, man. But this fight is awful. It's literally like Charles Oliveira or Charlia Oliveira, whatever the fuck. What's the woman version of Charles? Versus this just white lady. I don't know. If Steve Garcia beats Lopez, does he get the title shot with his win streak? That's a good question, actually. It's a great question. No, I think they'll give it. If he gets like a flatline KO over Diego Lopez, it's not even out of the realm of possibility. Yeah, in the White House, and especially if, imagine Trump goes to Dana, give him the next title shot, Dana. Steve Garcia, man. Because Steve Garcia actually kind of is a, you know, he's friends with the Kirkinator, rest in peace. So I don't know. Honestly, like, all jokes aside, I do think if Steve Garcia like flatline KOs Diego Lopez, I could see him getting a title shot, and I wouldn't mind it. I've seen worse people get title shots, but realistically, no, because you have Evloev, you have Murphy, You have Gene Silva even, who's ahead of him probably. So I don't see it happening, but then again, you never know with this sport. I can't get the image out of I can't get the image of Habib putting his hands on his head as he watches Islam get pieced up by Morales. Imagine, bro. He's just like, no, brother. He's like slamming his fist on the table and shit. Like, I could see it, bro. Because, like, is it going to be Ian Gary? But then I could see Ian Gary also doing it. I could see whoever beats Islam, watch. It's going to be, if he ever loses, right? Hopefully he does. It's going to be the most ridiculous fighter ever. It's either going to be Ian Gary or Morales. No in between. I don't see Process doing it. He's going to get held down and just submitted. It's going to be Morales or Ian Gary. Watch. If it happens, of course. And it's going to be in the most, like, goofy way possible. There's always fights like that where it's like, oh, this guy's the GOAT, blah, blah, blah. And then it happened to Kamaru Usman. Who would have guessed Kamaru Usman would have got head kick KO'd by Leon Edwards after a 5-round dominant fight? I'm just saying. You never know, bro. You know, Israel Adesanya, it happened to him too. He lost to Pereira. Pereira, to be fair, is like Pereira, right? Like, I actually always thought Pereira was going to be Adesanya the first time. I'm not trying to glaze myself. I'm just saying, like, I think Pereira is extremely high level even back then. But I bet you Islam is going to lose to, like, a random name. Which I'm not saying Ian or Morales are random, but it's just goofy to think about, I guess, is what I'm saying. No, Garcia needs to beat another contender. I agree. Maybe we could do, like, Garcia versus Gene Silva. It's probably too far away. Maybe Garcia versus... Maybe Gene Silva. If Gene Silva fights in the summer, if Gene Silva fights around the same time as Garcia, they could fight each other if they both win their next fights. I could imagine Morales going super aggressive and low stance in the first round and catching Islam, putting him out cold in 1 minute. Can you imagine, bro? I would. Fuck, that'd be awesome. I kind of do want to see the Morales fight a little more than the Ian Gary fight. Now that you're kind of selling me on it a little bit now. Because the more I think about it, like, I do think Ian Gary has a good chance, but Morales does have that KO, like, factor, man. And Islam hasn't fought a guy with that power, I don't think, ever, right? Oliveira, you could say, right, to be fair. But it's been a while since Islam has fought like that, like a crazy power puncher. And I know people are going to say Poirier, but Poirier is like 40, you know? Like, I'm talking about, like, an in their prime, young, athletic power puncher. This fight is garbage, by the way. Holy shit. Even when they try to strike, it just looks like shit. They just 69 each other. That was pretty... Yeah, I don't know. That's it's not anyways, Garcia is going to manifest his powers out of Agartha, yeah. Agartha. If Process puts JDM out, I could see them giving him a title shot after Ian Gary. Yeah, same. I could see Process. Who do you guys got in that one? JDM or Process? I got Process, which I know is a hot take. I don't know, but I love JDM. I'm a big JDM fan. Massive JDM fan, but, like, come on, bro. It does get to a point where it's like he's facing a killer, bro, and I trust in Process, man. What is that? Garcia versus the loser of Murphy and Movsar, or Garcia versus Yair Rodriguez? Garcia versus the loser of Murphy and Movsar, or Garcia Yair? Oh, that's good. Both are good, actually. Both options are great. Morales also outweighs Islam by at least 25 pounds. Exactly. That's another good factor and good point as well, right? Because Islam hasn't fought a guy as big and as strong as Morales probably ever. Because Islam is usually always heavier than his opponents. He's stronger than his opponents, but I don't know. You could argue maybe it's going to be easier to hold him down, though. I don't know. The bigger they are, the harder they fall is what they say, right? I don't know, though. I think that fight is fascinating. I really think that fight is fascinating. I think Process is going to find his shot against JDM. He has the range. Same. JDM has to be perfect for... Exactly. See, I think JDM can win the early rounds for sure. I just think eventually he's going to get caught. It's not like I know people will say no, like I think JDM is just gonna outbox him, but like it's not a skill thing that's the problem. JDM arguably is a much more skilled striker than Process for sure. For sure he is, but it's not really a skill thing. It's just like Process finds everybody he's ever fought, except Ian Gary somehow, but like except for Ian Gary, he has found that chin like every time. And not just with one punch. The right hand, the knee to the body against Radke, the spinning elbow against Jeff Neal. You know, he's got like he's so dynamic that I just worry about it. Rapper slash artist tier list for the second channel. Oh, thank you. Actually, that's a good idea. Thank you, Decorium. I just recorded a video reacting to this new song from this artist, Lil Baby, which was a shit song. So I kind of ranted about that a little. That was a fun like review reaction, whatever you want to call it. But a tier list is a good idea, actually. I'll do that. I just screenshotted that. Thank you. I could record that tomorrow. Islam has to cover a dangerous range to take Morales on. Exactly. Exactly. I don't know. I worry about Islam there. I'm not worried about him. I hope he gets slimed out. But this fight is very just retarded. Oh, her armbar. Beautiful, actually. Where? Wow. That armbar is kind of brutal if she doesn't get her arm out. Her arm is cooked, actually. Oh, no, she's good. She's good. Yeah, WMMA is retarded. They have no skill whatsoever. They're retards. They're retards. They don't know how to complete any submission, any finish, any KO, any takedown, nothing. They're just retarded. They're just robots that just are put in the octagon just to fight like morons for 25 minutes or 15 minutes. How do you not complete that armbar? How? I'm sorry. I don't even care that much. I don't even care that much. Listen, kid, this fight's shit. She's going to put her in a crucifix, I think. Or something. I was listening to Lil Baby 42 Doug. We paid and it reminded me how Little Baby isn't hungry. Yeah, that's literally what I was saying. I was listening to his new song. And I was just saying like how he doesn't like, he hasn't evolved at all. You know, like he hasn't evolved and I kind of just went on a bit of a rant about that. Because he's getting clowned on by social media and by Twitter and stuff, and it's like he deserves it, bro. Like there's a lot of viral posts right now saying how like he's doing the same song over and over again, and I could see it. But yeah, Prime Lil Baby is like absurd, bro. We're talking like wants and needs. We're talking his songs with Thug and 42 Doug. It's like it's ridiculous. Gonna. Anyways, back to MMA, guys. Jillian Robertson. Fuck. You guys see why I started a second channel, man? This shit is boring. I think JDM Process is gonna play out like the Trevin Giles fight. JDM could be piecing him up early, and then Process slams. Sorry, a left straight on his shin while he's exiting the pocket. I could see it, bro. Or exiting the pocket, not existing. I could see it, bro. It's like I think JDM is going to be doing very good, and people are going to say, whoa, there you go. And then it's like Process is going to catch him, bro. And I know JDM, people have said like JDM, I saw Bedtime's prediction on this, on JDM Process, because I watch everything. I just watch every single MMA YouTube video ever. No, I'm kidding. But I watch most of Bedtime's vids and stuff, and he did a prediction on JDM Process, and he was like, you know, well, JDM has a chin. But if you think about JDM's chin, like it's never been tested by anybody with a lot of power. Like, yeah, he ate shots from Bilal, but it's Bilal. And then he ate shots from who else? Like, I don't know who else. Basel Hafez? It's like, and then a little bit of shots from Kevin Holland, but he's never really eaten a proper shot from a proper KO power puncher. And I think Prats is the first one he's really faced. I'd imagine JDM does have a chin, by the way. He seems to have a chin. I'm just saying, like, I don't think he's going to have, like, a granite chin against Prates. The way that Bedtime was saying. I love Bedtime, by the way. We need more Travis Scott, Jack Boy Sue. Jack Boy Sue was shit, but I hope now that he's back with like Mike Dean, he cooks some fire shit. You know ball, man. You know ball. I completely agree. I think Jack Boy Sue was shit as well. I completely agree with that. I was thinking about that fight, or that album today actually, because I was just thinking about like, you know, Travis and what his next step is gonna be in. It might be the next Kanye album, is what I heard. His next album might be the Kanye album, but I don't even know what form Kanye is in. He might be washed or what, but I don't know. I don't know. I think Travis. I think Travis is still in good form, but we'll see. We'll see. His recent stuff hasn't been amazing. I'm just waiting on I'm waiting on the big boys, the Kanyes, the Travises, the Drakes. We already had J. Cole, so I was impressed by Ian Gary in striking process. You go after him, he doesn't come after you, and I think it was short notice. I was so impressed by Ian Gary out striking process. You go, yeah, I agree. Yeah, at first I remember being really critical of their performance because I was like just coping. But like when you really look back at that fight, man, Ian Gary's performance was very good. Especially if you look at how Process's career has aged, right? Bedtime's prediction is kind of wishful thinking. Just because no one has put out JDM doesn't mean it won't happen. Yeah. Again, love bedtime, but it's like you can't really like one okay, I don't want to one thing I noticed with some MMA YouTubers, like I noticed this with Guru a lot. Again, love Guru, my favorite MMA YouTuber, one of my favorites. But he'll do this thing where it's like he'll be like, well, he said that he thought Yuri was gonna lose to Jamal Hill because he was like, well, Jamal Hill did better against Glover than Yuri did. It's like that's just MMA math. That's literally you're literally just using like MMA math. I don't know. Sometimes MMA YouTubers do a lot of like MMA math and stuff, which I do sometimes, but it's also like some do it to like an extreme level, but it's all love. Also, JDM will get hit. He does his best work in the pocket. It's given that exactly. That's a great point as well. JDM gets hit all the time in every fight. He's even in the fights he's won. Kevin Holland was landing on him. But Bilal Muhammad was landing on him clean, which is why he had that massive thing on his eye. Bilal was landing on him. Basel Hafez was landing on him. Gilbert Burns, I don't really remember if he was landing on him on the feet, but yeah, like JDM does get hit. You're right. Like JDM is a very hittable fighter. He does have good defense, but also he is very hittable at the same time. It's kind of weird. Facts. Guru picks the fighters he likes more, then works backwards to justify his picks. Yeah, yeah. Again, love Guru, but it's like it's just his picks are really strange to me. His picks are really strange sometimes. It's like I don't understand his logic sometimes, bro. It's like, well, I saw this fighter go to a decision with this fighter. And if you go to a decision with this guy, you must be shit. So therefore, you're gonna lose every fight ever. It's just like, bro, you're like the MMA guru. Like, you shouldn't be using MMA math this much. He simplifies the sport so much, where it's like this. The sport is a lot more complicated. Styles make fights. Just because Jamal Hill had a better performance against Glover than Yuri doesn't mean Jamal Hill is better than Yuri. That's just one example I can give you from him. But anyways, all love to him, love the guy. But just that one point is just finally the Za break is over. Got to lock in for the Vallejos fight. Yes, the main event is here finally. Vallejos versus Josh Emmett. We might get something here, folks. I think JDM would have a competitive fight with Jeff Neal. I agree. I think JDM would have a decision win against Jeff Neal. I completely agree with you. Maybe not now, like maybe not this version of Jeff Neal, but like the version that Jeff Neal fought Prot. Well, that was only one fight ago, actually. Well, I think that version of Jeff Neal would. Yeah, I agree with you. I do agree with you. I think JDM would take Jeff Neal to a decision. Love JDM, but just saying. It'd be probably a dominant decision, but it would be a decision nonetheless, most likely. Every welterweight champion besides GSP has gone on a massive losing streak after losing the belt. I've thought of that as well. I've thought about that as well. It's like Bilal Muhammad is going on a bit of a skid right now. Kamaru Usman went on a skid. Leon Edwards went on a skid. You're right. Like if you really think of every welterweight champion, they're all going on skids. You're right. You're right. It's literally true. It's just that welterweight is too stacked, I think. I think welterweight has always been a really tough division to like stay consistently good in. Or maybe it's cursed, I don't know. I think it's just how stacked it is. Like think about what Bilal Muhammad has to go through now. He's got to either face guys like Protest, Ian Gary, who he already fought him, but He already lost to JDM. Then it's like Islam is the champion. You got Morales. You got Usman. You just got like murderer's row of guys. Even Buckley's very dangerous for Bilal. It's like Gabriel Bonfim is a dangerous fight for him. My voice is breaking. The Gene Silva Bryce Mitchell prediction is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, oh, I like Bryce Mitchell more. Okay, now let me convince myself why Bryce Mitchell can beat Gene Silva. It's like, no, you can't do that. It's the opposite. You can't just say, yeah, you just can't do that, man. He picked Bryce because Jordan took down Gene for a split second. Never mind the fact that Gene is too big for featherweight and he popped back up again. Exactly. Exactly. And I'll be honest, I picked Bryce Mitchell as well. Not for those reasons, but I did pick him as well. But I mean, it's just like, you can't use that like MMA math like strategy, bro. It just doesn't work. Sometimes it works, and then it's like, oh, I'm a genius. But like, it doesn't work most of the time. Kevin Vallejos, let's go, man. Here's Josh Emmett. I think Bilal beats Prates. He has the chain wrestling to make Prates work and expand energy. It's not a bad take. I do think Bilal... It's not a bad take, though. But I do think Bilal could get caught. I'd worry about Bilal there. Because the thing is, Bilal does eat a lot before he takes you down. That's the thing. Against Leon, he had that big cut. Like, he wasn't hit a lot against Leon, but he ate a few shots from Leon and, like, JDM. But I think if he could, like, be safe, I think he could do it. Yeah, they just showed Bryce Mitchell getting slimed out by Emmett, one of the craziest KOs ever. I forgot he fought Lerone Murphy. I completely forgot about Josh Emmett and Lerone Murphy. I honestly forgot that fight even happened. Bro, look at these highlights. This was like Obama administration highlights. This was when he was like 30. Now he's like 50. MMA logic is more like rock, paper, scissors than actual math. Yeah. Actually, yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's more like rock beats paper. No, paper beats... I already fucked it up. Paper beats rock, scissors beats paper. Yeah, it's more like that than it's just... like what you said, MMA math. Because styles really do make fights, right? Like Sean Brady gets KO'd by Morales, but then you never know. Sean Brady might be a tough test for Islam Makhachev. You never know. I'm not saying he will be. I'm just using that as an example. Sean Brady might give Islam a lot of problems. But Sean Brady just got slimed out by Morales, and he lost to Bilal. So it's like, I think styles do make fights. But Kevin Vallejos is here. Speaking of styles, Kevin Vallejos, his style is very much compared to Ilia Topuria. Many say this is the next Ilia Topuria, who we will see tonight as he faces Josh Emmett, a man that Ilia Topuria destroyed in the main event of a fight night similar to this one. Will Kevin Vallejos have a similar performance, or will Josh Emmett prove that he is still pretty good? Why am I John Anik maxing right now? I'm John Anik maxing. I don't know why. That was pretty good, actually. For example, BSC gets slimed by Moicano, but KO's Benil Dariush, even though Benil beats exactly. Yes. And don't get me wrong, I get it, right? MMA sometimes doesn't make a lot of sense, where it's kind of like, wait, how did this guy beat this guy? I understand that when it comes to MMA math. Sometimes it is pretty confusing. Like how did this guy beat this guy or whatever? Like, how did Charles Johnson beat Joshua Van? But it's like, you know, the thing is, like, it is a fight at the end of the day. Like, you might get caught with something. You might have had an injury in that fight. You might have had a really bad camp. It might have just been a stylist. I mean, like, Habib lost to Gleason Tebow, right? He lost to Gleason freaking Tebow. So it's just kind of like, I don't know. Who's your favorite X-Men? Mine is Gambit. That's a great question. X-Men is my favorite superhero group ever. And then it's probably Justice League right behind it. But my favorite X-Men is... it's a great question. I think Iceman. I don't want to say Wolverine because that's too typical. So I'm going to say Iceman. I think Iceman is my favorite X-Men character. Even since I was a kid. Like in the movies and stuff, he was always my favorite. And then, you got like I think Beast is cool. I think if I had to do top 3, I'd say Iceman number 1, probably Cyclops number 2. Nightcrawler's a good one. Nightcrawler's a good one. I think I'd put Beast over Nightcrawler. I like Beast. Nightcrawler's cooler though. Maybe Nightcrawler. I'll go Iceman, Cyclops, Nightcrawler. That's my pick. It's my top 3. Strickland, Izzy, and Pereira are examples. Exactly. Yeah, Pereira slimes out Strickland. Strickland slimes out Izzy. Izzy slimes out Pereira. Nightcrawler is goated. Yeah, Nightcrawler's sick. I don't know if you guys ever played this game called X-Men. No. It's called Marvel Ultimate Alliance. It's a very old game. Ultimate Alliance. And there's like a cutscene with Nightcrawler. It's the coolest thing you've ever seen. Also like Nightcrawler in the movies. I don't know if you ever seen the scene where he's like in the White House and he's like teleporting and shit and like taking down the bodyguards. That is a crazy good scene with Nightcrawler. That is an iconic scene. I think Vallejos gets a third round finish. I'll say the same. I haven't even predicted this fight, I guess, but I'll say Vallejos round 3 or 4 finish. Maybe a decision though. Emmett's tough. Emmett's really tough. Maybe a decision. This song's kind of cool, actually. Cable? Cable's cool. Who the fuck is that? It's fucking Cable? Cable? I don't know if you guys ever played the Deadpool video game. Dude, I gotta say, I'm gonna glaze myself a bit. I actually own the Deadpool video game, which you can't buy anywhere. So that's nice. And that game, you had Cable. That game was sick. Marvel Ultimate Alliance is my childhood. Yeah, same. Literally same, yeah. Same. And, bro, you know how long it took me to actually buy the fucking... Because I had it on the PSP, and I don't have a PSP anymore. It's broken. Right? The battery literally exploded. Or it's not exploded, but it was like puffed up. So it was about to explode. So I threw it out. And so I'm like, well, I'm going to try to get it for my 360. And bro, it took me like so many years to find it. And I found it in this like retro gaming store, Ultimate Alliance. I bought 2 of them. I bought 1 and 2. Anyways, it's so hard to find that game because you can't buy it digitally. You can only buy the disc version of it. Gambit is sick. Yeah, Gambit's really cool. Yeah, Gambit is cool. I liked Gambit in the Deadpool movie, even though he was a bit cringy, but he had not cringy, but he had a bit of a like goofy accent, right? But I think that was like for comedic purposes, obviously. But then again, it is comic accurate. Marvel Ultimate Alliance is my childhood. Same. Nightcrawler almost found the files. Yeah, yeah. Nightcrawler almost. Is that T.J. Dillashaw? Oh shit, T.J. Dillashaw. I didn't know he was coaching Josh Emmett. I'm actually a Dillashaw fan, even though I know he's very hated. I'm kind of curious to see how Vallejos does in the late rounds. Same, yeah. First 5-rounder. Biggest. I mean, this is a pretty big jump up, right? I mean, I know he beat Giga Chikadze. But, like, now it's Josh Emmett, who's, like, number 11. And, like, he's faced a lot of big names. I know he's, like, shit. But, like, he's, like, 41. And he's, like, an unk and stuff. But he is still Josh Emmett. He's still a name, right? Like, if he beats Josh Emmett, it's like, oh, he beat Josh Emmett, folks. I'm kind of curious, especially if he KOs Josh Emmett. That's going to be tough, dude. If he KOs Josh Emmett, that's insane. Because Ilya couldn't even do that, right? There's a lot of guys that could not KO Josh Emmett or finish him. That'd be crazy. I'm kind of curious to see how Lamau sends Quicksilver into the White House. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's another great scene. Quicksilver, when he saves the fuck, what is it called? The School of X-Men. What is the house called? Isn't there like a name to the house or something? X-Men University or some shit. I don't know. When he saves everybody in the school in the one movie. Gambit is coming back in Avengers Doomsday. He's not going to have his accent, so he can be taken more seriously. Thank goodness, bro. Yeah, the accent was just like too comedic. I'm sorry. I get it's comic accurate. He's Louisianian or whatever the fuck. But yeah, Avengers Doomsday. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for it. I think I heard rumors about Toby and Hugh Jackman, Wolverine and Spider Man. So that's gonna freaking that's goon worthy in my opinion. It's gonna be a classic. I think. Hopefully. Who does that? Who does that to Josh Emmett, folks? I know. There's Herb Dean. Oh, look, there's Herb Dean. Get ready for a late stoppage, Josh Emmett. My guy, Derek, he says, yo, the GOAT has finally arrived. The GOAT, my guy. What's up, brother? You made it just in time for the main event. Just in time, baby. Like the stream, by the way. Like the stream, guys. My nose is stuffed. Charles Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit too long. It's a bit too long, Charles. Come on. Man, that is man, we need a good like X-Men movie, huh? We need like a great X-Men movie. I'm such an X-Men fan, so I like the old ones though. Like I know the old ones are like people say they're shit, but like we do need like a really good like X-Men movie. 6-7. Sorry. Charles Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters, the X Mansion maybe is what I was thinking. I want to get the my dog is scratching. I want to get the I was thinking of okay, this is very nerdy. Don't judge me, but I was thinking of buying like the X-Men Mansion, but it's like a Lego. Listen, look at my background. I'm a freaking nerd. Leave me alone. Yo, BX, you want to play Marvel Rivals later? Listen, kid, I have an Xbox One. Trust me, I've wanted to play Marvel Rivals so freaking bad, but I don't have a. You need an Xbox Series S, I believe, and a PS5. So kill me. But I am saving up for a new Xbox. That's my dream this year. I'm saving up for it. I've been saving up for it. I think it could be a worthy purchase. I'm gonna get because I need to play GTA 6 and let me try to put this timer. Actually, I literally can't even see it. All right, whatever. No timer, guys. Vallejos versus Emmett. The timer's blank. I don't know what happened. As time goes on, I find myself liking Andrew Garfield Spider-Man more than the other two. That's interesting. I'll say this. I've always liked him more than Tom. I'll tell you that much. Than Tom Holland. Maguire, I don't think you could ever convince me to like him more than Toby, man. Toby is just... You have to understand, like, one of the first movies I ever watched, like, probably the first movie I ever watched was Spider-Man 2. Like, ever. Like, that's one of my first ever memories, like, ever. Probably my first memory. So it's like... Okay, not my first memory, but, like, one of my earliest memories. Let's just say that. I'm at 4:05, sorry. But I know this let me see. Actually, no, it's too late. I'm at 4:05, but YouTube is like a minute behind. So, anyways. Grown ass man saying 6-7. Just give me your channel. I'll take it from here. Listen, kid. Maybe you could secure the Waldo interview. You could do what I couldn't. I don't know. Vallejos is kind of piecing up Emmett a little bit, folks. Come on, Vallejos. Latem is with you. Yeah, let's go, man. He's doing pretty good so far. Logan, Days of Future Past, to Wolverine. Ooh, if that's how you'd rank them? Yeah, I'd go Logan number 1. Oh, he drops Josh Emmett. He's cooking right now. Oh, elbow as well. He's cooking, boys. Vallejos is cooking. And he's bleeding as well. He's actually cooking. What the fuck? He's beating the shit out of Emmett so far. Uppercut. Another uppercut. Yo, Emmett is washed. Low kick as well. Hard calf kick. I think I'd put Wolverine over Days of Future Past, personally. And then, I don't know. I think one of the old X-Men might make it, though, to be honest. But I know they're, like, really bad movies, but also, like, it's part of my childhood, so... I can't watch the fights in play-by-play. Better be in... Oh! I can't wait to fight tonight. Yo, play-by-play better be in trailing. Oh, you want me to play-by-play it? All right. We're 2 minutes 29 on the clock. Kevin Vallejos has been piecing up Josh Emmett so far in this round. Josh Emmett has a cut on his forehead. Right now, Emmett is kind of just... He's on the back foot right now. He's being kind of backed up by Vallejos. And, here's the thing, man. A lot of people have compared Vallejos to Ilia Topuria, but that comparison is not that far off because tonight, Vallejos is seemingly having a dominant performance. He dropped Josh Emmett with a right hand. He dropped Josh Emmett. He's going for the TKO. Kevin Vallejos, what a win this would be. What a win. Posture, elbows. There you go. Come on. We are about to get a first round finish over Josh Fraud Emmett. Let's go. Come on. Knee. Emmett's cooked. Emmett's done. Kevin Vallejos. Let's go. We are going to slime out Alexander Volkanovski. We are sliming out Gene Silva in a rematch. We are sliming out Diego Lopez. We are sliming out Yair Rodriguez. We are sliming out Movsar Evloev. We are sliming out Lerone Murphy. We are going to win the title in 2026. Let's go. First round KO, TKO. Who does that to Josh Emmett? Who does that to Josh freaking Emmett, folks? Let's go. I'm actually pretty happy. Who does that to Josh Emmett? I know. I'm trolling. Kevin Vallejos with a first round TKO over Josh Emmett. I'm going to do a video glazing Kevin Vallejos. Get ready for that video. I'm going to be like, the next Ilia Topuria is here in the future. I'm going to glaze like crazy. Boom. He actually is like... all memes aside, bro, like the Ilia comparisons is like not even that far-fetched. I don't think he stylistically is the same as Ilia, but I think he has very similar potential to Ilia, which is insane to say. He's very skilled, bro. He's very skilled. Like, all jokes aside, he's so dynamic. He's got knees. He's got elbows. He's got KO power. And I know it's Josh Emmett. I know. But, I mean, that's pretty impressive, bro. Ilia couldn't even do that. No, let me stop. But that's impressive. And he also just spinning elbowed like, what's his name? Giga Chikadze as well, bro. That is really impressive. I am glazing, but I think it's warranted here. I think this guy's got heaps of potential, man. But he's not very similar to Ilia. Watching this fight, to be honest with you, like he is similar-ish, but I think Emmett might be a little. Yeah, I just think he might be a little washed, just a little bit. I don't know, guys. I think Josh Emmett might be washed. I think Josh. What is he like? 0-7. I think Josh Emmett might be washed. I don't know. Give him the winner of Costa Allen. Ooh. Wait, do we have to pit my boys against each other, though? All three of those are my boys, bro. Can we just give him, like, Yair Rodriguez? Like, next week? That's actually... that's not a bad idea, but... Why is TJ Dillashaw barefoot? Anyways. He just doesn't have as much as Ilia. He beats people down with combos. Yeah, I don't think he has the power of Ilia, per se, but, like... He might be more dynamic than Ilia, which is not that crazy to say, to be honest. Because I'm not saying he's better than Ilia. I'm just saying I think, like, Ilia doesn't really use elbows like that and knees up the middle. And, like, he's very dynamic, bro. He's very, very dynamic. I'm really impressed by that performance. Even though I get it, Josh Emmett, he's washed. But really love that performance. He's very washed. He needs to retire. I agree. Josh Emmett is cooked. Emmett got clipped because he was slugging hooks in the pocket. I mean, literally, it's every fight he's ever had, right? But somebody finally didn't get slimed out this time. Well, many people. I mean, he's like 0-5 now, so he's been figured out by all these new guys, sadly. I like Vallejos Rodriguez maybe with another win. Yeah. Yeah, I'm joking. I don't think he should get Rodriguez, but I think Yair should fight somebody. Gene Silva, maybe. But man, Kevin Vallejos, what a finish. He's going to be in the top 10 now, right? So now realistically, I mean, let's look at the top 10. Let me pull up the top 10 real quick because he just beat number 11. So he's going to be looking at, I mean, he could fight down, right? He doesn't have to fight someone in the top 10, but I'm saying he just beat Emmett, who's number 11. Ortega is still ranked. He's not even at 145. What are these rankings? Okay, Ortega. Steve Garcia has a fight. So yeah, we're looking at like the Arnold Allen versus Costa winner. Zalal has a fight. Maybe a Zalal Aljo winner, but I don't really see that. Gene Silva, I can't see that. Yair, potentially. And then it's just like everyone else is booked up. So yeah, it's got to be either like the winner of Allen versus Malik Wazell, or it's got to be like either that or Gene Silva or Yair, because unless he wants to just wait, because everyone's kind of booked up right now. If he wants to get right back in there, which it seems like he does, because he just fought in December, right? So he literally just fought like 2 months ago in December. So he's probably going to come back like really soon. Another first round finish. He took 0 damage. He's very active. Kevin V is a good prospect. Yeah, he's incredible, man. Emmett Swanson would have been a good fight. Cub Swanson, yeah, 2 OGs the same would have been good. Retirement for both. Yeah, that's a good idea. Swanson's got one more, right? He's facing Nate Landwehr. That's good, but that's a banger, though. Nate Landwehr versus Cub Swanson. Woo! That is a freaking banger. That's going to be a war. It'll probably be like a Cub Swanson KO, though, let's be honest, but it'll still be fun. All right, next 3 cards. We got Evloev Murphy, Adesanya Pfeiffer, and we got Moicano versus Duncan. So nothing insane, but we got an Adesanya fight coming up soon. That's a big deal, obviously. It's a really big deal. And the London card is pretty good, and it starts early, which is amazing. It starts early, so that's good for me personally. That's actually amazing. So I'm excited. I'm excited for that card, the London card. And we got Joe Pfeiffer Adesanya, which is a massive fight. So the next 2 main events are pretty cool. I thought Ortega was at 155. He is, but I don't know why he's still ranked at featherweight. The rankings don't make sense. If he fights down the rankings, he could fight the winner of Aaron Pico versus Pitbull. True. I think he would destroy. Oh my God, you just want him to get a KO. Wait a minute. You just want him to get a KO. Stale Cheese. Because he would, oh my God, he would destroy either of those guys. Oh my God. Imagine what he would do to Pitbull. All right, or he could fight Allen if he loses to Costa. True. Yo, featherweight is stacked. Costa, Vallejos, Lopez, Evloev, Steve Garcia, Murphy. Hey, I'm seeing a lot of Hispanics there. I'm joking. Costa's not even Hispanic. Has Kevin V ever been on a numbered card? No, I don't think so. I think he's only fought on fight nights, actually. Yo, dude, that was a great fight. I know, he destroyed him. That was a crazy good finish, man. Very, very pleased with that finish. All right, you know what? Since I'm still alive, let's pull up this fucking let's pull up this Gypsy Crusader fight. I want to watch Gypsy Crusader fight. Let's slop ourselves up a little bit. Pause. Let's see. Where is it streamed on? Let's see. Gypsy Crusader, and we got Blueface in the main event. This is like slop 101. This is literally slop. I'm gonna stick around for this. Emmett is basically a sacrificial lamb at this point. Yeah, Josh Emmett is literally just like, he should really retire, bro. He's over 40 now. Yeah, the Pico fight is more interesting. Pico could test his grappling, but Pico's a glass can. I think he'd catch Pico like very quickly, personally, but Emmett is basically a sacrificial lamb at this point. Yeah. Isn't featherweight close to lightweight? Aren't they? Yeah, featherweight is right under lightweight. So I don't know. I don't know why well, this guy got a knockout on Brand Risk Boxing. They wear 16s, right? That's hard to get a knockout with 16s. These prelims were actually sick tonight, but the main card was a drag. Yeah, the main card wasn't the best, but the main event was incredible. So I'm excited to do a video on this card. Actually, I'm excited. Kevin Vallejos, man. Even if it gets like 30 views, I don't give a fuck. Who cares? It's worth talking about. I'm trying to think of a good thumbnail. I think the title is going to be like, "We found the next Ilya Topuria." There you go. I just thought of it. Somebody's probably already going to do a similar title, but we found the next. Hold on, I'm just putting it in my notes. Ilya Topuria. And I'm just going to put dot, dot, dot. Or should I put an exclamation point or dot, dot? I'll put dot, dot, dot. It's like more like mysterious. And then the thumbnail could be like, it could be like Ilya's face, and then it could be like Vallejos' face, maybe like half and half. And then it could be, I don't know. I'm thinking of like, you could put like both of their. Anyways, I'm just kind of spitballing out loud. Sorry. Take Vallejos out the Apex. He's an Apex warrior, man. He owns the Apex. Emmett turns 41 in May. Yeah, he's just old, man. He's just so old. Ilya submits Vallejos easily. Listen, kid. Kevin Vallejos slimes out Ilya Topuria. But Ilya's a 155er, man. It's not. Don't compare them, man. Ilya's too big for him, man. I'm joking. Man, I wonder. Do you guys think Vallejos, like, who's the highest ranked guy you guys see Vallejos beating? Like, do you guys see Vallejos beating like Gene Silva? Be honest. Or, like, do you guys see Vallejos beating, like, a Evloev or, like, a big name like that? Or is it too soon to even say? I don't know. Could I see, like, I think at this point, Vallejos could beat, like, a... I think he could beat, like, a... I think he could do pretty good against a Gene Silva, you know? I think he could do good against a Diego Lopez, now that I'm thinking about it, stylistically. I don't know if he has the power, though, but he has the volume. Do you think Kevin gives Gene Silva a good fight? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I do think he does give him a good fight. I do. I do. I mean, I know they fought before, and I know Gene Silva beat him like a long time ago. It wasn't like a long, long time ago, but it was like a few years ago at this point. They did fight on the I believe the Contender series, and Gene Silva did beat him, but like it wasn't like the easiest fight for him. Um, it wasn't the easiest fight for him whatsoever. Could be a bit of a hassle. I don't know. I might go Vallejos over Gene Silva, but I don't want to say it too soon. I'd have to really analyze that fight. I'd have to rewatch their first fight as well. But both guys have made good improvements. I think Vallejos has definitely improved more than Gene Silva. I'll say that. I mean, I remember people saying Vallejos, he took like some guy to a decision like in the Apex, and people were like, he's a fraud. He took this bum to a decision, and I was just like, you know, like fighters take other fighters to decisions sometimes. Anyways, that was just like a narrative that was like following him. Like before the Giga Chikadze KO, people were saying that like he's not that good. By stupid fan logic, Yusuf Zalal would submit Ilya as he ended Emmett in 1 minute, and Ilya took. Yeah, that's like MMA math, right? He could piece up Lopez. Lopez doesn't move his head. Yeah, I agree. Topuria couldn't KO Emmett because he's the same height as him. Ilya gets a power boost whenever he fights a taller opponent. Yeah, he tries just a little harder. You know, I saw a clip that I noticed about Ilya Topuria is when he gets hit with something, he like instantly like throws a good combination back, like he's trying to like get his respect back. I noticed that earlier when I saw a clip of Charles Oliveira hitting him with a clean elbow, and he instantly like hits Charles back with like a four-piece combination. I just thought it was interesting, like how he like answers back in that way. I wonder if any fighter could like exploit that in the future, you know? But I hope not, obviously. I'm just saying, like, that is something interesting to think about. The way that he kind of like has to get his respect back right away, but it's also not a bad thing. It's a good like kind of thing to do. Because a lot of fighters get hit and then they just sit there. Hot take, I'd rather get KO than get 50-42'd. I think one would. What do you think would give you a worse headache though? Right, a 50-42 or a KO? Like I feel like my head would probably hurt more after getting 50-42, to be honest. Especially if it's like if it's a TKO like what just happened to Josh Emmett, then yeah, I'd probably rather that happen to me. This is a different featherweight since Max Holloway left. Yeah, there's a lot of new young guys coming up, bro. Malik was Acosta, Kevin Vallejos, bro. It's absurdly stacked. Murphy would be a tough fight for Vallejos. I agree, but then again, Dan Ige dropped Murphy. True, true, true. I think Murphy would be a tough fight though, but we'll see. I don't know what kind of career Lerone Murphy's gonna have. He might get slammed out by Evloev and just retire. He's like 32. He's not going to retire, obviously. I'm joking, but Silva still beats Vallejos? Yeah, I think so. Do you think Max can beat the top 5 of featherweight if he decides to come back down? No, he'd be too drained, I think. But let's say, like, if he could safely and healthily make 145, I mean, we're looking at, like, could he beat Murphy? For sure. He beats Lerone Murphy, in my opinion, for sure. Does he beat Gene Silva? I think he could beat Gene Silva via decision. What are the other names? Does he beat Gene Silva? Does he beat Murphy? Does he beat Evloev? I don't know, bro. That one is like, does he beat? He probably loses to Evloev, sadly. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough, actually. It is really tough. But Max can't make 145, sadly. It's because Ilya is such a pressure-heavy fighter, yeah. Yeah, he's just go, 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 right? How does Charles Oliveira do 145? He teased to move back down. I hope he was joking, but I saw that. He was like, he said like he could make 145, right? I know what you're saying. He did say that, actually. He actually did say something like that. I don't think he could safely do that. I think he'd have to cut off like his hands and feet to like safely do that, but which is obviously not safe. That's anything but safe. But how would he do at 145? He'd be probably a champion, but I don't think he could safely or healthily do it. What am I watching? Wait, what? Let me scroll up. Gene Silva would beat Max Holloway at 145, maybe. I would love for Sean O'Malley to become a member of the featherweight class. He would spice things up even more. Yeah, I've said that in the past that I think he should join 145, but I get it. He's a skinnier guy, and 135 might be perfect for him, but at the same time, I don't know, man. He doesn't have the strength to like out grapple these guys or anything. He's on one hand like he's perfect for 135, but he's also undersized a little bit. It's weird, or maybe he's just under muscled. Diego might walk Holloway down. Might walk Holloway down. Maybe. 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 Hendo, I think Holloway would just do what Volk did and just beat him via like a decision. Hendo Vallejos with how stiff his upper body is. Like Charles did, Holloway can beat Lopez. I think so. Moves his head and body in unison like Prime Hendo. Hendo Vallejos is his name now. So Hendo Vallejos is going to be the next champion, huh? He's going to be the next fucking champ. Lots of guys in featherweight look like future champs. It's going to be hard to predict who will be champ after Volk. True, man. Bro, honestly, featherweights, you got Vallejos, you got my boy Malik Acosta up there, you got Gene Silva up there, you got Evloev Murphy, whoever wins that. 145 is like absurd, bro. It's really, really tough right now. If I had to predict who I think could be the next champ, I'm going to say... And then you have Steve Garcia as well, right? Shit. I'm gonna say Gene Silva ends up as the next champ, sadly. I'm gonna say Evloev beats Murphy. We get Evloev versus Volk this year. I'm gonna say Gene Silva fights Yair. He's gonna KO Yair. Then Gene Silva will get a title shot this year as well. And I think Gene Silva is gonna KO Volkanovski. That's my sad prediction. I'm going to say Gene Silva beats Volkanovski by like a fluke. You never know, right? You never know. And I'm not saying I'd pick him, but I think he's the most likely person because he probably will get a title shot very soon. If, unless Kevin Vallejos like gets a Gene Silva fight randomly, then that'd be insane. And then he beats Gene Silva or something. I'd like to see Hendo Vallejos versus Pico. Oh, he would do really bad things to Pico. I'm sorry. Ilya versus Diego Lopez equals unstoppable force versus immovable object. Oh yeah, that was a fight that was pretty possible, right? That wasn't a fight that wasn't a fight that was like unlikely. If Ilya would have stood at 145, we would have gotten Ilya versus Diego, right? It is pretty crazy to think about. Another timeline, right? What's the Gypsy fight on? It's not started yet, but it's on Kick. The website kick.com/Aiden Ross is the website. Or it's the that's Kick is the website and then the streamer is Aiden Ross. It's his stream. I think you could find it on YouTube as well though. It might be free on YouTube somewhere. I mean, it's free either way. It's not a pay-per-view. It's a free stream. I'm just saying like it might be easier on YouTube to watch if that's what you want. It's just two chicks fighting right now. It's not even that bad, actually. I don't know why I'm watching this, but I do want to see Gypsy Crusader fight. I think that's a goofy fight. Maybe I'll do like a members video or something. Just breaking down that fight. Who knows? I think Oliveira can beat Lopez. He can beat Allen. He can beat Sterling. He can beat Silva. Also Pico. I agree. O'Malley would get mauled by Yair via grappling. Very one-dimensional fighter. Who O'Malley? I think the grappling is just such an issue for him, man. He just doesn't have the strength. I don't think Yair Rodriguez would take O'Malley down. Probably not. Yair Sean O'Malley would be a fun fight. Yeah, it'd be a banger. Lightweight used to be an interesting division, but not anymore. Featherweight is better now. Yeah, featherweight's just more active, right? Like it's more active. Just more active, more prospects that are getting opportunities. It's like at 155, it's just like, I don't know, bro. It's just like, what is this? Anyways, I don't know what I just saw. Imagine if Justin Gaethje moved to featherweight. He'd have to cut off his legs and his arms to do that. He's way too pudgy at this point to make featherweight. How far can Volk go beating these young up and coming killers until he starts to break down? Yeah, that's my thing, right? It's like I think he could beat Movsar Evloev, and I would pick him to beat Evloev. I'll be honest with you. And yes, I'm biased, but bro, I think after that, I think it's done, bro. Because then it's like you're after Evloev, you're looking at like Steve Garcia if he wins, if he beats Diego, which I kind of am starting to think he might beat Diego. I've been thinking about that fight a lot. I think Steve Garcia might KO Diego Lopez. But you're looking at like Steve Garcia, you're looking at Kevin Vallejos, you're looking at Malikwas Okasa, you're looking at like KO powerful punchers who are like young and athletic, bro. It's like a really big issue for him. I think Evloev or Murphy is very beatable though. For Volk at least. Not in general, but just for Volk specifically. Pico is irresponsible with his defense for someone who has a Golden Gloves champ. I know, bro. He was a Golden Gloves boxing champion, which is not really like... It's nothing like crazy, but that's still like a decent accomplishment. And it's like for him to just be so bad defensively. Maybe it's not even that. Maybe it's just like his chin is just so bad that it's just, I don't know. Who would you rather be pipped up by? Chris Cyborg or Amanda Lemos? Listen, suicide. Honestly, they should... My nose is so stuffed. Honestly, they should let heavyweight be the only division where PEDs are allowed. I agree. Listen, kid, I think we need to pump steroids back in combat sports. Yeah, I mean, Steven Asplin, if he was on EPO, would be literally the greatest fighter of all time. Honestly, think about that. If Steven Asplin was on EPO, oh my gosh, bro. Just constant, like, oh, that'd be sick. Oh, this fight is really garbage. I think the Gypsy Crusader fight is next, though, thank God. I don't understand Pico. He has all the tools and physical gifts to be elite, but he doesn't put his skills together. I just think he gets KO'd before he has a chance to. Like, honestly, he was piecing up Lerone Murphy really badly, and then he just got spinning elbowed. He's just like the most unlucky chinnable fighter of all time. It's just he just doesn't really even get a chance to like use any skills because he just gets slimed out before anything gets going. It's like with Oliveira, right? Like I think if Oliveira had like a like the most granite chin in human history, and he ate that right hand from Ilya, that fight could be a lot more interesting if it goes on to round two or three. But there wasn't really like I've seen people. I saw some people say like, imagine if this version of Oliveira fought Ilya. It's like it's the same version. It's the same Oliveira. They were talking about after the Holloway fight. Like imagine if this Oliveira fought Ilya. But it's like it's the same Charles Oliveira. It's just like he just didn't get a chance to get anything going because he got slimed out in like 3 minutes. And plus, he already tried to out wrestle Ilya and it failed, or out grapple, I should say, and it failed. So I don't know. Lightweight is going to be stacked soon. Sal Kill, Torres, Duncan, and John Pork. True, I forgot about John Pork. You're right. Yeah, Sal Kill, Torres. Yeah, you're right. Actually, Benoit Saint Denis. No, but like you're right. Yeah, lightweight's gonna. Yeah, I think that's why. Hopefully Ribovich, and I love Gamrot, but hopefully I love Gamrot, but hopefully Ribovich beats Gamrot because that would be really good. I think that's why they're booking all these like weird fights like that. They just really want to get new blood at 155. Vallejos exploits Pico's defense. Yeah, I agree. I have a feeling I have a feeling we're not gonna get Oliveira versus McGregor for International Fight Week. I have a feeling we are gonna get. Oh, yeah, I could see that. I could see McGregor versus Oliveira. I mean, who else do you have McGregor face? I mean, you could have him face maybe like a bottom ranked guy, or I've seen. I think it was Cheese or somebody that said it should be Bobby Green. But I think they might want to give him like a massive name for a main event. And I think Charles Oliveira for a title is definitely a possibility. What was that? For that women's fight was unironically better than any WMMA fight I've probably ever seen, by the way. I'm just watching this like fucking random Aiden Ross boxing event. Man, that was actually pretty good. That was like it was like really shit, but it was like they were actually throwing punches and like landing and shit. That was better than like any WMMA fight I've seen in like years. I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not really. Pico has strong wrestling too. Listen, kid. Kevin Vallejos is a Greco-Roman wrestler. I'm joking. Do you think Oliveira can tag McGregor on the feet? For sure, for sure. I think for sure, and I think McGregor's not the sniper that he once was. I don't know if his power is what it once was. Which they say the last thing to go is your power, but he's not the sniper that he once was, and I do think that Oliveira can walk him down a little bit, pretty easily actually. Roofy and B. Oh yeah, Roofy BSD. Yep. 155 just needs some movement. That's all we need. We just need Ilya to win, and then he needs to fight again like soon. And he needs to fight Armin, and then the winner of that needs to fight somebody, and it just needs some movement. And we need to get the Gaethjes out of here, the Oliveras. No offense to Oliveira, but like we need some new fucking blood. Sorry to the Oliveira fans. I'm an Oliveira fan, but like we do need some new blood. Olives would have to bulk up to 170 though. Connor's not gonna make 155. True. I think Oliveira would do it. If they told Oliveira like, hey, like you versus Connor in a few months, I think he has enough time, right? They can do Holloway. They can do Holloway versus McGregor. I think that's a better fight. True, true, true. That's actually a better fight. Oliveira says he's willing to move up to fight Connor. Yeah, I think Oliveira would do it. I don't know what that fight was. It's just Two hoes. Anyways, does Oliveira McGregor end up being a stand-up battle, or does Oliveira take him down like he did Max? He's gonna take him down. He'll be on the feet with him for like a few seconds, and then he'll take him down, and then Oliveira he'll just take him down, and then like Conor's just gonna like just I don't know. I don't know if he'll submit him like really fast, but I think it's gonna be like really bad for him. Patty is in the rankings. Oh yeah, Patty Pimblett exists. I honestly forget about Patty Pimblett every day. Every day that goes by, Patty Pimblett just like fades away in obscurity. For the people saying Conor won't make 155 again, his last fight was at lightweight against Dustin. Yeah, but that was a few years ago, right? That was so long ago at this point. I just saw a post saying Harry Hardwick should fight Anshu Jabli. Oh, that'd be a banger. That would be a banger. Harry Hardwick versus Anshu Jabli. I have to burp. UFC Perf. Let's see this card. Tuivasa versus Sean Sheriff. Tim Elliott versus Steve Urseg. Cam Rosson versus Brigzek. Tafa is still employed versus Christian. And then Malkoon versus GM3. Man, these fights are garbage. The winner of UFC London's main event will face Volkanovski per the UFC. Oh, I didn't hear them say this. Oh, the UFC confirms that the winner of Evloev will face Volkanovski, or the winner of Evloev versus Murphy will face Volkanovski. The UFC confirmed. I didn't know that. Nice. But they also might just like go with Gene Silva. Fuck it. Like they say that and then they'll just go with Gene Silva anyways. Is Conor still in the lightweight rankings? No, he is not. He hasn't been in the rankings for a long, long time. Long time. Oliveira subs Conor in the second. Yeah, I agree. That'd probably be my prediction as well. Round 2, probably submission. That was 5 years ago. Conor's been on coke and roids since then. Yeah, he's just bulked up too much, too much muscle, and then. So Vallejos is a future champ. Yep. The next Ilya. I'm excited to come on, Gypsy Crusader, please. I just want to watch Gypsy Crusader fight. I'm gonna get out of here, do my video, and go to sleep. I just want to watch this. Why can't Conor make 155 still when you got Green over who still makes lightweight? Because I think Green has been active though, right? Like Green has been fighting like really actively, whereas Conor has been like. He's been out bulking up, and oh yes, Gypsy Crusader fights next finally. So Conor's been like, he's just been inactive. He's not been training that actively. He's been getting fat and putting on muscle, and his body's been fluctuating too much. And I just think he won't be willing to make 155. I think at this point of his life and career, he'd rather just have an easy weight cut and just cut like 15 pounds or like 20 pounds. That's just my opinion. Which one of the Tafa brothers got hospitalized trying to make 265? I saw, is it the skinnier one? The skinnier one, I think, is fighting. Or they're both, I don't even know anymore. Let me see. Tafa, let me search him up. Tafa. Oh, I search up Tafa and I just get Iranians. Where is Tafa? Oh, there you go. Wait, what? This is old. All right, I don't even care anymore. It's it's Junior Tafa, I think. I think it's Junior. McGregor is dangerous. Yeah, he is. He fought didn't he fight Cerrone at 170, by the way? I think he fought Cerrone at 170, and he fought Diaz at 170 too. I don't think he has the power to KO Oliveira though. I don't know. I think it's just too much. You never know though. This might be a crazy thing to say. I'd probably want Conor to beat Oliver. No, I don't know. I'm kidding. But I think it'd be. I think the UFC having a Conor McGregor or like 2 or 3 more Conor fights would be cool. Anyways, here we go. Super Hot Fire versus Gypsy Crusaders starting. Now they're making their entrances, and then I'm going to watch this slop and get out of here. This is actually retarded. Man, Super Hot Fire is fat as shit. He is going to get slimed out, isn't he? Oh, no. Look at his physique. Look at his physique, chat. He's going to get slimed out. And he's bald. No, I'm kidding. He's going to get slimed out, though. Oh, no. He's like pudgy. Oh, no. He's built like Justin Tafa. He's cooked. McGregor is dangerous at 170. Islam versus Morales, I think, is in the works. Really? Where'd you see that? I heard that rumor as well, but I don't know if there's something new that just dropped. I wouldn't mind that. I mean, I think Ian Gary's right there as well, but Jairzinho Rozenstruik's domestic violence charges dropped. I didn't even know he had any to begin with. Where is... I'm not seeing nothing on it. I'd love that, though. I think Morales has a good chance. Here we go. Gypsy Crusader. Let's hope he doesn't get knocked out by some YN in the crowd. Like some YN doesn't just like, oh no, Gypsy's in great shape. Oh no, it's over, chat. Oh no. Dude, compare their physiques. Like, pause. But like, if you compare their physiques, it's like Gypsy Crusader is like, he actually looks like bro, the Gypsy Crusader is in better shape than like most UFC fighters. He's in better shape than like Steven Asplund. I'm joking, but this guy's in better shape than like a few middleweights that are ranked right now. And he's about to fight Super Hot Fire, who's built like, I don't know who that guy is right behind Gypsy, but that literally looks like his brother. That looks like his brother. Like, they literally have the same genetics. That's like very obviously his brother. Dude, this is an interesting fight. Here we go. I think I'm the only one watching this. Are you guys watching this too? I don't know. I don't know why I'm watching this, but I'm... Dude, there's damn, I don't know if this is botted, but they have 400,000 views. Gypsy Crusader versus Andrew Tate. I think he'd slime out Andrew Tate. But let's see. He might lose this one first. I don't know. This is not good, bro. This is not good. Like, there's like an experience thing. There's like a physique difference, an experience difference. There's just a lot of things going against Super Hot Fire, right? I think Aiden Ross is pretty smart for having black dudes on commentary. A fly can knock out Tate. Andrew Tate is awful. He is really awful. I can't believe how bad Andrew Tate of all people is, huh? Of all the crap he talks, just for him to be that bad is crazy. And I mean, Andrew Tate, like, he kind of completely fell off. Like, his takes have been awful. He's just a shill for like certain things, and I'm not gonna say what things, but he's a shill for certain things, and he's just retarded, bro. I've seen him like even like joking about like Epstein and stuff. Like, he's just a weirdo, bro. He's truly a weirdo. I wouldn't be surprised if he did what he's charged with. Allegedly, in my opinion, I'm playing a character, and everything I say is satirical. But I wouldn't be surprised. He is a weird guy. Anyways, Gypsy Crusader versus Super Hot. Gypsy Crusader's landing a few jabs on Super Hot. He's landing a few jabs. Super Hot Fire's got his hands down. Interesting strategy. He's fighting like a novice. He's fighting like a complete novice. Gypsy Crusader's kind of walking him down high guard. And Crusader, he needs... I think Crusader's fighting a bit nervous. I think he's fighting a little bit nervous. But he's doing something that a lot of boxers are taught. Fight behind your jab, right? I'm sorry for the cough. Fight behind your jab. So he's fighting behind his jab right now. He landed a good 1-2. That's a bit of a kickboxing type of thing there. Andrew Tate is in the files. Yeah, he is just a... Ooh, left hook. Oh, uppercut as well from Gypsy. Is Gypsy Crusader actually... He's one of them ones that can actually fight, it seems. He's not an Andrew Tate. He can actually... This guy can actually box. Even though he's not like Caneloing it up right now, but he's actually landing. Andrew Tate bought into the Muslim grift. He needs to buy his way into a... Oh, that was a good body shot from Crusader. It was actually pretty enjoyable. This is actually very enjoyable. If only boxing was just like this. Just give me like... We need to see MMA Guru on this. I want to see Guru versus MMA Joey. That would be incredible. Oh no. Super Hot Fire is like shelling up it. He's rocked, I think. Oh, Super Hot Fire is rocked. This is so funny. Oh no. Oh, this is incredible. 55 seconds on the clock, folks. This is actually hilarious. Someone said scripted. This is a classic. I don't know. This is a classic, folks. Super Hot Fire is garbage, man. He's... My voice cracked. He's garbage. Oh! What the hell? He landed a good overhand. He landed a great overhand, actually. Imagine he would have slept Gypsy Crusader out cold. Dude, the way to see, like, this fight is not fair, though. Like, Gypsy Crusader is, like, this, like, huge guy. Then, like, Super Hot Fire is just, like, this, like, short, fat little dude. This fight is so ridiculous. It doesn't even, like, make sense. It's not even fair. Oh, no, he's got his hands on... Oh, I mean, 1-0 Gypsy Crusader easily, man. It's not even close. That's crazy. I don't know if these viewers are real, but it says they have 400,000 viewers live on their Kickshare. That's pretty crazy, huh? Hey, man. People want to see Gypsy Crusader either get knocked out or get a knockout, man. That's pretty crazy. Oh, look at that body shot. It's a little bit dirty. Apparently he hasn't fought in 10 years. Is that his brother? Yeah, I'm assuming that's his brother. The guy looks just like him. The guy literally just looks just like him, so I'm assuming that's his brother. But yeah, Gypsy Crusader says he hasn't boxed or he hasn't fought professionally, obviously. Even though this isn't, I don't know if this is a professional bout or an amateur bout technically, but he hasn't like boxed like properly in like 10 years. But he trains a lot, he says. Cap, does he have a twin? Yeah, I was going to say the guy looks just like him, so I'm assuming that's his brother. The guy, you know, it looks very similar to him. They have very similar like facial genetics and the same haircut. Super Hot Fire is like, he's like, what is he? He's doing like an Anderson Silva like hands down style. This is super entertaining. This is actually really entertaining, bro. This is actually very entertaining. Why is this like, this is cracking me up. I thought Gypsy Crusader would be a lot smaller, pause, but I thought he'd be a lot like shorter and like smaller, but he's like 6 something and he's like, the guy's built like a fucking like Brock Lesnar, bro. Oh, nice job. But I thought the guy was like a skinnier guy. I don't know. Oh, well, not really on purpose. More of a slip there from Super Hot. Oh no, Super Hot Fire is washed. We'll see. We'll see what's happening. I don't know. Oh, that was awful. Like, what is Super Hot Fire do? Oh, uppercut, left hook as well. Oh, yeah, Super Hot Fire is awful. Uppercut, jab. He is awful. He is truly awful. Right hand. Head kick. Oh, it's over. Oh, that was a good combo. Oh, Super Hot Fire's emoting and stuff. Oh no, he's gonna get slimed out in a second. Oh no, uppercut. Right hand blocked. Yeah, it's just like an experience thing. It's just a size difference as well. It's just ridiculous, man. Like Super Hot Fire is literally like a lightweight that's just fat, and like Gypsy Crusader is like a light heavyweight. Like, it's not even fair. Imagine you just threw a head kick and just KO'd Super Hot Fire. That'd be funny. A wheel kick or something. I think he's tired though. I know people say Gypsy Crusader's not white, but he's a pretty pale guy. I know obviously ethnically he's not like fully white, but I'm just saying like he's very pale. Yeah, this is yeah, I don't know. Dude, Super Hot Fire is fat as shit. I'm sorry. He's got like his physique is like absurd. He's got like tits and like a stomach. It's crazy. This guy's got like the most insane physique I've ever seen on like a boxing match. Super Hot Fire might aura farm his way to a robbery decision win. I don't know, dude. I don't know, folks. This is pretty enjoyable. It's not even good, but it's just like, what am I watching? But it's relatively enjoyable. One more round. Wait, how many rounds is this? Is it only three? I hope it's more than three. I think it should be like six. No, it's probably only three, right? Super only landed one good hit. Yeah, he landed like a good overhand, and that's it. He has music. Why does he have headphones on? Oh, my eye hurts. Why does he have headphones on? Was he listening to like aura music or something? Oh shit, am I lagging? No, I'm good. Holy shit, my left eye is killing me. There's only three rounds? Oh no. Oh, he threw him to the ground. They were wrestling, he just threw him. I don't know how legal that is, but like they were kind of like tied up a bit. Unknown 6, what's up? What's up, brother? Stale cheese 3. Yeah, only 3 rounds is kind of weird, but I get it. This is pretty much an amateur exhibition fight, right? Ooh, oh, they're actually swinging. What the hell? Oh my god, he's actually landing on Paul Miller or Gypsy Crusader, whatever you want to call him. Wow. What is going on in this fight? This is crazy. They would both die if it went any longer. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Paul Miller's like 35. I think Super Hot Fire's like 35. They're both like they're unks, bro. These guys should not be boxing right now. These guys. Oh no! Oh no! Super Hot Fire is cooked. He's cooked. This I can't. Why is this fight happening? This is you got Gypsy Crusader versus Super Hot Fire. Like, what is this, bro? Why is this happening? This is actually like comedy. Paul Miller is a Muay Thai fighter, not a boxer. Yeah, sure. That's another thing. Like he can't even throw any kicks. You could tell he's a Muay Thai fighter though. He has a very like high stance, very high guard, wide, like tall. He doesn't really squat like a boxer. He has a very tall stance, almost like a Charles Oliveira. I'm not comparing him to Charles, but like a Charles Oliveira like Thai guard type of stance. So like, yeah, it's very apparent that like that this is not really his style, right? Like not throwing kicks, I'm saying, is not his style. But if he was allowed to throw kicks, this fight would have been over in 1 minute, right? He's actually losing this round a little bit. They're both extremely exhausted. He's actually landing a little bit on Paul Miller. That's ridiculous. How does Holloway do at 170? He would get destroyed at 170. He's way too small, way too undersized. Any grappler up there would destroy him. Any striker would probably destroy him too. Oh, they're exhausted, man. They're both exhausted. This is actually super enjoyable. Oh no. Or a loss for Gypsy Crusader. He just got rocked. That is a bad aura loss. Even if he wins this decision, it's going to be like, that's going to be a bad aura loss. That was really enjoyable. Yeah, wow, they got a lot of black guys in the crowd. There's a lot of black people in the crowd. Nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying, kind of crazy for a Gypsy Crusader fight. They seem pretty up. Some of them seem pretty upset. I can't lie. Oh, I don't know what is this year, man, but this is crazy. It's gonna be 100% robbed. I don't know, Steven. Yeah, this is like a Steven Asplund ass fight. Yeah, exactly. You freaking heavyweight ass fight. What a fight, man. Oh my gosh, that was so goofy. Man, he's exhausted, man. You know what kills these guys is the cardio. It's always the cardio with these guys. I've noticed that with the Andrew Tate fight, and I've watched like this before. I remember when it was like, was it like Adam 22? And like these guys always gas out within like 2 rounds. I don't know if this is like if they're called up on short notice, if it's just a last minute thing. I don't know if it's just like, I don't know what it is, but they're so like their cardio is all shit. I'm not saying I would do better, but like, man, he just gassed. They both gassed out like really badly. I think Gypsy's gonna get that decision though, right? Pretty obviously. Man, Gypsy's got a bit of bruising on his face though. That was a tough fight for both. Split decision is a split decision. No way. Wait, there might be a robbery. No way. What? A split decision? A split decision is crazy. I think Gypsy won that 2-1, right? Oh, okay. Gypsy got it. No shit. We did it. No, I'm joking. Yeah, no shit. He won that. What? Obviously. No one's. I don't think anyone in the crowd is cheering or they're scared to cheer. No one in the crowd is like cheering at all. I think they're either too scared to cheer or they just don't care. Yeah, literally no one in the crowd is cheering. Yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I was gonna say, did they call him up on like a week's notice? Like, what is this? Yeah, Rampage is mad. Like, what? Obviously, it was a 2-1. This whether you hate Gypsy Crusader, which is justifiable to hate the guy, he is what he is. But it was a pretty clear like 2-1 decision win, I think, right? Because I don't think Oliveira would undersize at 170. I think Oliveira would do better at 170 than Holloway. But why was Gypsy's cardio so ass? Because they honestly like what's his name said, or I think you said it right. They probably only had like a few weeks. It was probably like, hey, you want to fight in 2 weeks? Is my guess. Hey, you want to box in 3 weeks on this card? If you want good fights, whoever Aiden Ross, right? If Aiden Ross wants better fights on this card, he needs to not call them up on a week's notice. They need to have like actual proper training camps, but that's why their cardio probably sucked. Plus, he's 35. You know, he's 35 years old. He's a kickboxer. The adrenaline dump as well. Yeah, the adrenaline dump. Bro, it should have been over at round one. I'm shocked that it went to 3 rounds. I thought he would have destroyed this guy, but hey, man, the sun will rise once again. Did they get a week to train? It might be. How many rounds? There was only 3 rounds. It was. I think Gypsy won 1 and 2, and I think he lost the third. Rampage is crashing out. Well. I'm joking. The commentators are mad as fuck. To be fair, it's like 4 black dudes on commentary. It's like 4 black guys. I'm not surprised. And the whole crowd is like almost black. No way Super survived. He's got heart, man. Why is Rampage now, but not when his son almost murdered him? Yeah, he's more angry about Gypsy Crusader winning than about Raja Jackson destroying another man's life forever. Wait, why are the commentators so like mad about this? I think it's a very obvious Gypsy Crusader win. I don't. Am I? Are we retarded? I don't. They're like, that's bullshit. What a robbery. I'm like, wait. I think Gypsy Crusader obviously won that fight. I'm shocked it's a split. Now this guy. Now they're doing an explanation as to who the judges are. Who cares? Oh, there's people like angry at Aiden Ross blaming him. Like what is wrong with these people? Who cares? Oh my gosh, bro. They're acting like World War III, just like we just lost the war. Okay, Paul Miller won a fight. I get he's a racist, but like who cares? He's retarded. He's funny. I don't know. Gypsy Crusader versus Raja. Hold on there. You might be cooking. You might be cooking actually. I think Raja wins. I think Raja wins. Maybe. Yeah, honestly probably. He's a younger guy, athletic. He actually probably does win. He has decent grappling, I think, right? That's what happens when you lift to train. True. True. Honestly, true. Honestly, yeah, that's a great point. Racist commentators, yeah. Super Hot Fire Aura Farm, that's all he did. Racist at audience. Leave it to the Jew to exploit Bakri. I don't understand why people like why are they mad? Did these people unironically think that Super Hot Fire was gonna beat Paul Miller in a fight? I know he did better than I thought, but like did they ironically or unironically think he would actually win? Like what? They're like shocked. They're all looking around like shocked, like it's like no shit. Paul Miller beat Super Hot Fire. Super Hot Fire's a 20-year-old meme. He was a meme 20 years ago. There's Cuffum, the streamer. Anyways, we're gonna end this in a second. I don't even know why I'm watching this no more. It's just like slop. Rogers' MMA skills are kind of mid though. True. Everyone would tune to see Gypsy versus Raja. That'd be crazy. That'd be viral, right? That would actually be super viral if it happened. I don't know what this was, man. Anyways, well, I think that's the stream. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I think I'm gonna go record my Kevin Vallejos video. Um, Someone says Super Hot Fire was robbed. What? How are people saying Super Hot Fire was robbed? Is it just like I understand like people don't like Gypsy Crusader, but you can't be like stupid. Let's see. MMA Guru tweeted Gypsy Crusader versus Super Hot Fire became a fun sloppy scrap in round 3. Pathetic from both. Clear Gypsy Crusader 29-28. Very close. Super Hot Fire being faced first on the canvas and loses him round 3. Gypsy should be embarrassed, so I'd flatline KO him inside 2 minutes. So would most. What? Is that rage bait? Was that rage? Come on, bro. What? Why does MMA Guru have to add that at the end? Well, let me pull this up. Let me pull it up on stream. Bro. Okay. Gypsy should be embarrassed, so I'd flatline kill him inside 2 minutes. Like, what, bro? You can't even... Yo, like, I like Guru a lot. I don't know if he's rage baiting, but it's just like, dude, this guy has, like, no combat... Look, I think Gypsy Crusader fought, like, awful as well, by the way. I'm just saying, but he'd still beat up, like, 95% of streamers, and he would destroy MMA Guru in a fight, let's be honest. But anyways, what a stupid tweet. Big Boy Super eating them punches. That was pretty impressive, I can't lie. Raja is like 0-2 like JDM was? Wait a minute. You tell me Raja Jackson's going to go on a JDM type run. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Like burgers. I meant to say, how does Oliveira do at welterweight? I think he does good. Oh, I think he does okay at welterweight. I think he does fine. I don't know. I think he'd do a lot better than Max, but I just think the size would still be, unless he really bulks up, but I think the size would still be an issue at the end of the day. Send Super to McDonald's and forget. Guru is promoting him versus Super. I don't know, bro. MMA Guru's like, does Guru train consistently? If not, he would look the same as Gypsy. He doesn't train, from what he has said, right? Unless he's lying. He could be lying, right? But according to himself, he doesn't train. So him saying like, oh, I would, what do you say? I would flatline KO him inside 2 minutes. It's like, dude, I'm going to say this. I would flatline kill MMA Guru in 2 minutes. I'm joking, but I would probably outbox him to a decision. Obviously, the size difference would be insane. But he doesn't even train. Like, he has no combat sports experience. Why does he think he would be a guy with a lot of combat sports experience? I don't understand. Bedtime would destroy MMA Guru. Bedtime's like a featherweight, and he would destroy Guru in a fight. I don't understand, like, this, like, weird, like, I don't know. But who knows? I mean, the guy thinks he'd beat Gypsy Crusader, and then he goes outside and then just, he fucking goes into an episode. Anyways, love Guru, though. Legend. Anyways, I think that's the stream, though. I'm going to get out of here. Very good stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the show. We've been live for about 3 hours. Nothing crazy. I'm going to go record. My bad, Left. What did you say about Oliveira? Oh, I think he would do good, but I think he would just be too undersized. I think there's some names that... No, I just think he'd be too undersized, man. There's guys like Morales who are like 205 pounds out of camp, right? So, like, it would just be too much of a size issue. Like, yes, you can out-grapple a guy like Max Holloway, but, like, dude, imagine him trying to do that to, like, Michael Morales. It would be ridiculous. So, I don't think Oliveira would do very good at 155, sadly, but he's a legend, you know? But, yeah, that's a stream. Very good stream, I thought. I'm biased, so, of course, I thought it was a good stream. I'm going to record my Kevin Vallejos video. Just glazing up. My eyes are pretty fucking tired. Charles walks around at 180. Yeah, he's just too small. He's way too small. Oliveira subs Buckley. Does he? You know what, bro? Buckley's so shit, he might. Nah, this Buckley's like a freaking heavyweight in there. I don't know. But anyways, what else you guys got for me? I think I'm going to get out of here. Like the stream if you haven't already. Be on the lookout for my next video. Check out my last video, or at least go like it and go comment if you haven't already. I appreciate it. It helps the algorithm. He would have a competitive fight against Brady. I think that could be... You know what? I'm curious, like, if it was a pure grappling matchup, how would Oliveira do against guys like Sean Brady? Just pure grappling. Just 80cc or fucking, like, UFC BJJ or something. That could be fascinating. Charles is bad thanks to Colby. Colby is the name he would beat. He would beat Colby at 170, I agree. He would beat Colby Covington, and I think he would beat Gilbert Burns as well. I do think Gilbert could maybe give some problems with his jiu-jitsu, but I think he'd beat Colby for sure. You're right. Because Colby's also a small 170er. Some unks got to go already. Yeah, as much as it sucks to say, there are like older fighters in the UFC where I'm like, you're just a cockroach, bro. Like, no offense, but there are some old fighters where I just question, like, how are they even... I don't know, bro. Like, how are you still around, or why are you still around? Buckley's a fridge freezer. Kobe's beyond wash. Some unks got to go. Charles can beat Leon Edwards, too. Maybe. Leon has solid grappling, but maybe. Actually, that's not a bad one. You know what? Maybe there are some names that I think Oliveira could do solid against. Now you guys are convincing me. By the way, I actually think Leon versus Conor is very winnable for Conor. And I think they should consider doing that. Or Conor versus Colby, which would be even better. Because imagine the build-up. Charles beats Carlos as well. No, now you're... Carlos is... Oh, my... No, hell no. No, I can't agree with that. No. Carlos Pratt says one jab and Charles Oliveira goes out cold. I'm joking, but... Oh, I gotta pee really bad. But yeah, man, I don't know. My eyes are fucking heavy. My eyes are heavy. My eyes. Kobe gets Connor down. Charles beats Aspinall. Yeah, Charles beats John Jones. Anyways, that's the stream. W stream. Maybe. He can beat Holland. Maybe. You know, Charles Oliveira can beat everybody. But that's the stream. W stream. I'll try to go live sometime again very soon. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Monday. Maybe Tuesday. Maybe never. Hopefully MMA gets a bit better. Hopefully there's more news that can come out that I can sink my teeth into. But until then, expect a race tier list. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe. I don't know. But check out my other channels, all BX Reviews. I got some good videos coming on that channel. I recorded some today. So some videos coming for that channel very soon. Love you, boys. God bless you, boys. Process is too rangy. We'll leave it at that. See you, boys. Christ is King. Peace.